Get going, Wookie. Why are you checking on me today, huh? Is it because we're up early? Because everybody's gonna get on my desk? Everybody's gonna come say hi? You know, usually you get to see Big Woo on stream. Gotta go. You gotta go. And nervous. What's up, guys? Early morning gaming coming in hot. We haven't been doing the evening streams. But what we might do, is still try to do morning gaming streams on the weekends. So I might try to do that. Which means we get some good streaming in, but still get to hang out with the fam, but we'll get up early instead of staying up late. We're gonna do this experiment. Could be fun. Let's see. Let me just get my little social posties and get everything all situated, and then we'll do it. We'll do it. Okay. Let's do it to it. What are you doing, Oliver? Okay. Oh my goodness, Unix at the hot raid. We just got started, man. Just tweeting around and waking up a little bit, but thank you, dude. And big flex for you. First flex of the day going out to you. Thank you. Welcome, peeps. Gonna show Origin PC a little love on the tweeters. Okay. Let's see. Oh my goodness, getting some sub loving going too. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you. Demonic Dark for the 68 months, man. Big flex for you. Welcome back, dude. Thank you, man. Bringing it back around. I appreciate that one. Thank you, man. Okay, let's get our chat opened up on the YouTubes so we can have the homies go check it out. Is the Warrior any good? Yeah, I think so far. I mean, every hero talent that I've or every hero spec that I've played, along with like the different specs, feel pretty good. I want to play some more Arms. I feel like Arms was banging. But we played Slayer Fury and Mountain Thane Fury, and that felt pretty good. I think Slayer Arms is a little bit bugged, but I'll try it again. To see how it feels. So at first, it felt like there were a lot of warrior like nerfs, like the talents and stuff were kind of mostly nerfs. But we'll see. Let's see. Look at new appearances for Warrior. I'm probably not going to scroll through the transmog as much as I'm going to probably just go play the game first things first today. We'll see. Prize are up. Okay. Yeah. Definitely on a little earlier than we usually are. But I want to get some streaming in over the weekend, and so we're going to get up early and do that, and then Jenny is going to let us get a sort of a midday afternoon workout, which would be nice. Because the weekends are important for her to be able to do her thing. And I do want to preserve that. But I got to get them gains in too. But if we can stream a little bit of gaming in the morning and still get the workout in later, that'd be awesome. That'd be ideal. But alrighty. We're synced up and linked up and just about good to go. Let's get to it. How do you feel about this sort of PvP next expansion? So a new BG and solo queue RBGs? Sounds good. Yeah, sounds good. Should we play some Slayer arms first? See how it feels? Let's do that today. I kind of feel like Slayer arms is bugged. There's some stuff. There we go. Well, this is the alpha. We played quite a bit of Dragonflight beta as well, I think. But what makes you say that? Just we're logging in? I feel like these enchants are so much weight. Like you can't even take 1,000. That's crazy. There are these things where you can take like 1,000. There's enchants where you can take like 1,000 haste off of something and turn it into mastery, or you know, whatever. But these rings and stuff don't even have that much to take off. I wonder how that would work. That's funny. I don't know if we have dungeons. I'll try to find one. But we can always do delves. That could work. Thank you, Hendrix. Big Flicks for you. Welcome back, man. Thank you, dude. Didn't we play Dragonflight beta like a lot? I feel like we played that a lot. Like a lot of PvP in the beta, right? I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I guess let's just go delving. Does this build look fine for Slayer? I guess. I think we're playing Dragon Roar for that though. I don't know if this build changes that much for Slayer versus Colossus. Huh. Yeah, I kind of want it to use its own keybinds. Each load has its own saved set of action bars. Right. Yeah, I want that. I don't think that's work. Oh, it's because I'm on my dragon, right? No, it's not. The heck? It's weird. Oh. Strange. Is Mountain Theme aimed more towards a tank? Not necessarily. I would say not necessarily. But you are sort of getting that spec from Prot and Fury. But I wouldn't say it's like just a tank, because it's more like you're just using Thunderclap a lot. Thunderclap sort of takes the place of Whirlwind. What about Turtle Beach today? Have you noticed that they've officially formally fused with Roccat, like fully? It's actually kind of the other way around. Like it's like Roccat fused with Turtle Beach. Was that what you're asking me about? Because yeah, we've been talking about that and tweeting about that. Oh, why? How do I keep pinning the wrong message? That showing Turtle Beach extra love is great, but no, I want to pin the stream one. Chat's just moving too fast, man. It just is what it is. There you go. But they do deserve some extra love, though. Yeah. Let's go delving. Let's delve it up as Slayer arms. Again, I'm a little bit concerned that like Slayer Arms has been a bit bugged. I feel like Blade Storm doesn't work right on it or something. But we'll mess with it a little bit. Let's see. Right, so somebody was fussing about Whirlwind not having like a cooldown for arms, which is, I don't think that's like a problem. Maybe you like the cooldown, harder hitting one.
I can feel it.
Well, we haven't done Fungal Folly yet. I mean, do we just jump down? Like, what's going on here? I mean, let's just send it, see how it goes. Am I gonna hit that and die? That'd make me very sad. This is, I guess to go back up. Okay. Bling. Okay, cool. We're gonna play some Slayer Arms and see how that feels. I thought Colossus was banging. Clippity clapped him up with that Bladestorm proc there. I like that. What's this?
What have we here?
471. Okay, yeah, no worries. No worries, Blizz. Thanks for letting me test it. Just pomp. I bet Slayer feels good too, but yeah, the stacking damage increases of Colossus actually felt like chonky. I've played Single-Minded Fury before. I definitely haven't played it very much recently. It's just not. I don't know. I don't think it's better. But I've played it. It's I like the movement speed increase. That's fun. Can you bring it back? I mean, it's there. And it technically got buffed. And that you only have to spend 1 point to make yourself weaker rather than 2 points to make yourself weaker. Right? So there's that. So as long as I never use Ignore Pain, I don't feel like my rage situation's that bad. Why does it give me that little thing right there? I'm not waiting for abilities too much. What Warbreaker am I using? We're using Spiteful with this one? Spiteful and then the Haste, okay. Like Slayer could definitely do that. I like the Spiteful Haste. I feel like the Strength increased one could be good for somebody. More health, more verse, just everything is just juiced to, okay.
There's treasure close by. Oh, I need to rest after that one.
What's wrong with you, bro?
You'll find me wherever the action is.
You standing in an AoE or something? What's going on? So this one seems to have a little bit more stuff to explore, potentially. There's like all these little mushies to jump on. More guys to gank. Maybe you are gonna go more like a. You could go more of a spiteful build, I guess. Whoa, okay. That charge movement speed kind of caught me off guard a little bit. Catapulted myself off the edge. Nice. Right back into a mechanic, I see. Nice. Let's let it rip. So the Spiteful Serenity could make you have a really long, like, Warbreaker buff, which means that you'll have like a long haste buff if you wanted to, if you're playing this guy. Or you could have a really long time to juice up your Test of Might, right? So anger management is going to be a little bit worse because you don't generate as much rage or spend as much rage with the way things work right now. I guess I'm gonna go all the way down here and get this. And as a result, you know, it's just a little bit worse. I think you'll probably still use it just because you kind of want to desync your. I get this? Hello? I guess not. You don't really want to have Warbreaker just get disarmed every single time, but thing about anger management and spiteful serenity both kind of like helped with that issue, and the fact that it either makes Warbreaker like not as like, even if they get disarmed, or even if you get disarmed on it, like you still have a whole lot longer to use the buff and do damage with it. And then, you know, you can either front load the damage with like haste the whole time, or you can back load the damage where the Warbreaker, when it ends, you have like a little bit of a damage increase during the Warbreaker, then you have all the damage increase after it too. Nobody's ever used that talent, right? Like I don't think anybody used it in PvP or PvE, and it's already a thing, but it's like, I don't know, in alpha. Try that stuff out, see how it goes. Yeah, Colossus's actual just hits are a lot higher. Little Bladestorm proc's kind of funny though.
See you soon.
Okay. There's stuff up here though. Braun's just doing his thing, just mining up the storm. Alright, buddy. Keep doing you, bro. Whoa. So we got options. Yeah, this 30-second Dragon Roar is interesting. This little guy. Alright. What are you throwing at me, Braun? Boing, boing, boing. What you doing, dog? I wonder if the unhinged Bladestorms, or sorry, the unhinged Mortal Strikes during Bladestorm could proc your little extra Bladestorm. Like, could you Bladestorm while Bladestorming?
What have we here?
Because the Colossus Bladestorm would be nice to stack up your damage, you know, with the unhinged Mortal Strikes. But, yeah, I don't know. Little fella. The schmack on you a little bit. Yeah, we are never pressing Ignore Pain. And we probably couldn't. Makes me a little concerned.
Found a bit of gold.
Okay, he's just 1 gold. Nice, Braun. Pretty pumped about that one. Did we not do something down here? What's going on? Is there a scout here that we didn't rescue? Oh, are they way down there? That's a slightly moldy miner. Okay. Oh, right here. Here, partner. You're coming with me. Let's see how. Yeah, we got him. Are you doing a mini blaze from time to time? Yeah, that's from Slayer. Yeah, so that procs off your Mortal Strike sometimes. Kind of cool, huh? Naraga Smash, thank you, man. Big flex for you. The Naraga Mash resub, love to see that one. Thank you, man. That's cool though, huh? The little Bladestorm proc. It's fun. Spin Shroom. Rip them up. Yeah, procs off your Mortal Strikes sometimes. Stun him on that? No. Done? And nothing is especially threatening damage-wise. But the Bladestorm is kind of designed to go... Ooh, that's a big execute, though. Kind of designed to go between your globals. So it doesn't actually, like, mess with your... Like, right there. It doesn't actually mess with your ability to do anything. Like, I was even able to, like, heroic leap away from that guy. But what it does do is stack up a little Bladestorm thingy.
Stand back while I clear this away.
Like, it makes them take, like, a little bit more damage. Just pops an AoE, and it's more damage than a normal Bladestorm, too. Oh, sorry, it's not off of Mortal Strike. It's off of Overpower. It's off of Bloodthirst, though. So that's interesting. Like, I think of Bloodthirst and Mortal Strike kind of on the same category, but I don't think it might not be like that anymore. We were talking about this a lot yesterday with Fury. It's like Raging Blow is kind of more important now, at least for some builds. But anyway, Overpower procs the Bladestorm, but it does 250% additional damage. So kind of like it's just an AoE pop. Kind of cool. Yeah, I don't know what it's gonna be like. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get any kind of dungeons going. Oh, we just need a tank, so maybe. But a little Delvey. Nice little warm up. I kind of want to try a little bit more Slayer arms. I think Colossus arms actually feels really good. So that's nice to see. We'll keep experimenting with these delves. Are we getting a little bit of follower XP from Mr. Braun, pumping him up too? That is kind of a cool thing. All right, keep it rolling. Keep it going. Slayer arms, keep pumping. Can you cancel Aura Bladestorm? Yeah, you can, but you're not going to cancel that baby Bladestorm. And you can pummel and Stormbolt during Bladestorm now, so that's kind of cool. It's incredible how fast paced the or it's incredible how the combat is fast paced on retail. Yeah, I like it a lot better than classic. Yeah. Would it be viable to PvP as prot? I mean, I hope not. Anytime tanks are like a real thing in PvP, it's pretty lame. But I mean, you probably could dink around as prot if you wanted to, but I can't. You're not probably gonna do enough damage to be effective at anything. And you're probably a little tankier, but again, you just don't do anything. So what's the point? I don't think that you're like a good flag carrier as prot either. So I'm fairly anti-tank when it comes to PvP. Tanks are lame in PvP. So there's something in there somewhere, but whatever. Where you get gut again? No, I don't think so. Yep, time to game. Time to game. I want to get a little bit of gaming and streaming in before the day really begins this weekend. So yeah, that's interesting. It procs off overpower. Can't tell if I'm just like not paying attention or that's new. It's cool to see though. So that means that like you can't proc Bladestorm off of unhinged Bladestorm Mortal Strike ticks. But that little extra slaying strikes are a thing, and I mean, you could probably just change your hero spec in arena, like anyway, like the starting room. Like if you're playing against something with like a lot of roots, right? You're probably gonna go Slayer. So you can just, you know, charge out of roots, which is a big thing. And then I guess just like kind of proccing yourself out of roots is kind of fun too, but I feel like the charging out of roots is maybe the biggest thing, right? But I think Colossus in general just feels pretty insane. This big tank beast. Also, you're proccing Second Wind, which feels pretty good too. Yeah. I think Colossus feels pretty good. Slayer feels alright, but yeah, it might even be like oddly like a more utility pick than Colossus. You do stack up damage on stuff pretty nicely, right? With your Bladestorm stuff, right? Just taking 10% more damage constantly, you know. That's not like a short debuff either, right? Like if you do an early Bladestorm and then just maintain Bladestorm just from even just your little overpower Bladestorm ticks, I mean that's just 10% damage from you all the time, right? It's kind of a lot. It stacks up just a little bit just doing that too. It's kind of a lot. They're getting screwed? No, I don't think so. I think our rage situation is gonna not feel as good. Like even just like going through rotation in PvE, it's like Ignore Pain is gonna, I don't know, might be a little bit less comfortable to use in PvP. It's in PvE it's not as bad, but yeah, in PvP it's like, eesh. I feel like that's gonna be, I don't know. I mean, sometimes even in just PvE, like you don't have enough rage for Mortal Strike or whatever, right? So, yeah, it's odd. It's like rage rage thing is like only like a fuss in PvE. They're like, apparently PvEers think they have too much rage or something, which is odd in general. But then that's like double only a PvE concern. It's like, why? You're never gonna hear a PvPer say they have too much rage. You're using ignore pain like as much as you can, right? So I don't know. You have to build full haste, so you kind of do already, you know? When I'm not playing SOD, I'd just rather play this, I guess. Just there are other things I'd rather be playing. I'm glad that SOD exists. It's just like I don't really love classic WoW. You know? I'm glad it's a thing, but I mean, I'd rather be playing modern WoW or that we have access to alpha to test things out, and I'm just more interested in that, I guess. The reality is there's less people playing PvP. Yeah, sure. We made it. We did a pretty funny React video about that, but like, so? Like, why would you just make the? I don't know. The rage change is kind of odd, but whatever. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I think it'll mostly be fine, but I don't really feel rage starved when we're doing PvE. But I am a little bit worried about how it's gonna feel when you try to like work ignore pain into your situation consistently in PvP. We'll see. We'll see. You spent 18 hours in Valdrakken looking for quests you couldn't find yesterday. Might I suggest Zygor guides to you, perhaps? Exclamation mark Zygor. Check out our sponsor. Yeah, we'll do a quick Colossus run. I'll show you guys what's up with the Colossus. Yeah, exclamation mark Zygor. Check him out, bro. Have a look. So the Mage Tower's back, but it's not the same thing, yeah. Alright, so Roar Colossus. Does it change my thing for me too? That's cool. Doesn't change my action bars though. What if I said use shared action bars? Will it then not share the action bars, which is what I actually wanted to do? I wanted to not share the action bars. But it keeps going back to the old action bars. Which is not what I want. Whatever. Whatever. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this one. Should I play some Skull Splitter? I'll do it. Skull Splitter, Colossus could be kind of nuts with how much damage kind of ramps up with your bleeds. Could be kind of nuts. I'll put Demolish. Need a good keybind for it. Demolish. I don't even have Piercing Howl with this build. Oh gosh. Whatever. Segment proc. It's kind of nice, yeah. I'm telling you, Colossus feels good. I was like, it looks I feel like it's kind of chunkier. I mean, it's always chunkier than Fury, but it's like, it feels like the damage is actually kind of a lot more. Yeah, Slayer is kind of like more uptime, probably. But Colossus is just the chonk. Big chonk. I do kind of wonder if you should be playing Unhinged as Colossus, so you can, like, just farm more Mortal Strikes. This build is just completely weird. We don't need to intervene for PvE at all. But what else are we gonna do? We absolutely need to intervene, so it's like I shouldn't, whatever I'm doing, I shouldn't like get used to not talenting intervene. I feel like that's like kind of trolling myself. It feels like there's a lot of good stuff that we like can't take anymore. It's odd. It's like our points got pinched. You know? It's weird. Yeah, we're on early for the weekend, yeah. 120k hits with Mortal Strike feels right. Fury kind of, yeah. It's a lot of button pressing for Fury, which it always kind of has been, but it feels like your buttons are doing a lot less than before. Yeah, so I was I think definitely with how expensive Ignore Pain is with our rage situation that this is definitely better. But I don't know. So the cooldown is reduced by 5 seconds here and also here, so you could get it a pretty short cooldown, 25-second cooldown if you hit 3 targets. Huh. Yeah, I like this tree. The actual talents itself, I'm not so sure about, but whatever. Let's go delve it up again as a Colossus this time. Just for fun. We're kind of waiting on dungeons, so let's see what's up. Points we actually have. I mean, this is the entire tree, yeah. We got it all filled out. Sup. Let's go get his buds. I still feel... Okay, so there's like an invisible wall so you can't kill... Oh, there are not invisible walls so you can't kill yourself. Alright. Great. I was like... It kind of bumped me and I was like, oh, okay, cool. It'll keep me safe then. No. No, it will not. You can die right off the bat. Nice. Good to know. Battle shout's back. Good to know. There we go. Stacking it up quick. Don't have to press Mortal Strike at all, just Blade Storm. Get full stacks. Pumping. And what am I using? Like, it's just like everything just dies. Just banging. A little render out. Bang. Dots tick faster. We're like fully juiced. Is that doing anything? Yeah, I don't know, man. Colossus just bangs. It's nice. I haven't used Demolish one time though. Should we? Demolish these dudes. Hey, yeah! With no cooldowns or anything. Hey, good guy. Did I miss a moldy miner up there? Hold on. I did. I just want to hit stuff. That's all we're here for. What, Braun? What you doing down there, dog? Come on, big fella. Time is a wasting. Okay, he's good. How's this is a delve? It is. Arms feels good. I think Colossus feels probably even the best, actually. But we're still doing plenty of experimentation with builds, but Colossus kind of slowly ramp your damage by stacking up the Colossal Might with Mortal Strikes, and then you just start just dunking on everything. It is an interesting playstyle, and like, do you see how hard Overpower hits? What's weird though is like, it feels good because the damage feels like you hit hard, but like, what if they nerf the damage? Like okay, Colossus gets really high damage once you get your stacks up. So what we're gonna do is nerf the damage in general, and it's like, no, wait a minute. What's this thing? Because right now, I think what the alpha is mostly about for me is just like seeing how classes feel, regardless of like number tuning. But I mean, doing numbers is kind of part of the deal, right? Like, you do want to like, hit hard and stuff. And although Demolish itself doesn't feel awesome, it's like you can move a little bit when you're demolishing now. Like, you're just very slow, but I mean, it's cool. It's cool. And it's not super slow to go off. So there's definitely some like fun ways to use it. So I'm not hating on it. You know? DKs being permanently mounted will be broken for PvP, but that's only in world PvP, right? We're gonna try that next though. Kind of like a scenario? Yeah, it's called a delve, so it's like a little PvE thing. Like you don't have to do it solo, but you can do it solo. Little solo dungeon. Oh snap, speaking of a dungeon, let's go do that. Goodbye. So you can do delves while you're waiting in dungeon queues, that's cool. Bop, bop, bop. Okay. There's a little bit more like lining up your damage with Colossus, which I wasn't really doing right now. I'm just like running around just pressing buttons. But I think Warbreaker plus thing makes sense, right? Alright. Let's do this. The Cinder Brew Meadery. Ready? What's up, Badge? Yo! /I. Oh. Time to own. Play this weird little build. Oh, nice. Oh, man. Have a game. Do I have him on? Apparently nobody's online. Let me add this guy as a friend. Like, is this like a different character? That's some peeps. Time to game. Alright. So we're playing this. This'll do. Grayson's having some issues. He's hearing watery sounds, he says. Sorry, bro. That's the mage life. I've chosen this. Pull the universe. 10 stacks. Demolish. Okay, got knocked back on demolish. My life is over. No, we're good. Blam! Hit him for 1,000,000. That was with without Colossus Smash, by the way. My main objective is just a pomp. So now, do I want to not Warbreaker to keep my cooldowns aligned, or is this gonna happen eventually? We'll see how it goes. Just pomp. These massive overpowers, massive cleave overpowers. Schmacking. Yeah, I don't think I had a deep wound on that guy. Just press the button. I don't think Demolish really requires sweeping strikes, but I wonder if it like kind of can sweep. It's just AoE anyway, right? So now we do a teeny bit less damage for a second, but we already have 5 stacks again, so I don't know how that happened. How did I press Demolish and then had 5 stacks immediately? Is it from sweeping strikes? I have no idea. No idea. Yeah, I saw that on Twitter. That was funny. Why is that brew dungeon up? Yep, back in the brewery. Yep. Pretty cool. Blam! A little avatar action going, a little bit of Blady Storm pumps. I'm pretty sure you only get those stacks off of Mortal Strike, so I don't know. Something's going on here. Okay, we're brewing, we're brewing. That's one. I've intervened still. We're brewing. Some more brews we need to get out to the homies. Get this one to this guy. Here you go, bud. Get you a little something to drink on. Should they start right? That's always a good option. Always. Oh, he's back. My stacks. We're not really prepared to demolish anybody at this point, but we can Get the bleeds ticking hard and skull splinter them. Always a good option. That is, by the way, that's what you're talking about. Wait a minute, hold on. You were getting they started extra right. 20 gifted subs, what the heck? Thank you, man. And some loot. Don't mind if we do. Just to get my character looking different. Thank you so much, man. Holy crap, Hammy is popping off. Big flex for the 20 gifties. It ain't even 7 a.m. out right here and already popping off. Thank you, man. Bringing the heat. Chef Chewy's towel. Yeah. Light them up. You know what? It's not a complete surprise to me. Yeah, I kind of do think that Colossus Arms might be like my current favorite, just out of everything that, just in terms of how it feels. Slayer does feel very fast-paced, but I need to play a little bit more of it in a dungeon setting. We did a delve with it today, but that's not enough, you know. All right, we are fully stacked and ready to smack. Yeah. 1.5 million. Nice. What we did not do is get the skull splitter off first. Can I? No? Okay. I wonder if I could fear that cast, but it didn't work, so now I know. Gotcha. Yeah, getting the skull splitter bleed during a little Dragon Roar buffed bleed window seems cool. There's some stuff. There's some stuff. I guess so, man. Guess so. Thank you, Hammy. You own, bro. Yeah, there's some cool stuff going on with this guy. Where'd he go? Back. With old Colossus. And maybe we'd have enough for Ignore Pain. I don't know. What the? Gonna blast him out of that. We're gonna blast him with one of these. Give him one of these. Give him one of these. Skull splatting. Pow. Bap, bap. Bang. Did that final tick hit them? I don't think it did. Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't like it when the target dies and then your demolish is kind of like, but I mean, I guess if your goal is to kill the enemy and they die before your demolish goes off, I mean, it is what it is. I'm gonna rage and BGs. My demolish. My montage clip. Thanks, Yon Tweezy. Big flex for you. The 9 months. Does Colossus change the field that much? No, I don't think either of them really do. Like I don't think any of the hero specs really change your gameplay all that much. But Colossus does have like a bit of like a stack damage and unleash it with the demolish thing, which, you know, is something, right? It's something. And then of course if you add all this other stuff of like, you know, skull splitter, it's just like a lot of little setups, which kind of helps. You know, stacking all your damage in one like colossal go is like one thing, but having all these little things to do, kind of spread out your pressure, while Colossus also just has this like big stacking damage thing. Could be a lot of pressure in PvP. Where a Slayer is gonna be able to do like hyper consistent pressure. Probably it's just not like this. It's more uptime related rather than like Colossus's big bleed stacking and just, you know, stacking up your colossal might, and then always having that threat of the demolish there, right? I think Slayer, you pretty much know what you're getting, right? Colossus, there is that fear, like, oh gosh, the demolish. When is he gonna unleash that? You know? But I think that you probably can track another warrior's stacks, you know? So people will be watching for your 10 stack demolish, perhaps, you know? They're particularly astute. Like, I think my Colossus Smash isn't even gonna be on cooldown. I think I just have to just demolish this guy anyway. Maybe? We can get right here? Yeah! 1.5 million. There we go. Kinda cool, huh? Kinda cool. No issues here. Boss got blasted. Yeah, I just got 8 stacks from like a Bladestorm tick, so... I don't know what that was. Maybe unhinged sweeping strikes is the real deal. No. We'll see. Bro, DK is calling a horse, mage, a phoenix, Ellie. Calling some mob a warrior doing nothing. Well, I don't want to summon stuff. I want to be the damage dealer. That's the warrior life, man. You're out here in a world of magical casters summoning all kinds of, you know, elemental assistants, and you're just some dude just whacking them with a sword. But as you continue to whack them, you whack them harder, bro. Oh, we gotta kill these little brews. That's right. You gotta do that. Those things hurt. I forgot about that. Yeah. He died. That's how it goes, though, bro. Chop, chop. Okay, but I don't mind that style for warrior. That's a class fantasy I can get behind, you know. Just smacking stuff. Getting stronger as you do it. I think the Mortal Strike reset is kind of nice for this class. Get those stacks up faster. Yeah. I got 2 big fellers now, huh? We'll do Slayer next, and we'll see how that feels in comparison. Colossus does have a lot of stuff going on, and part of that is like the way I've built the character, right? Don't kill me. I want to go hit this guy. My Skull Spleeter. And then, hey yeah! Oh. Yeah, so I mean, it's hitting pretty hard. 1.5, 1.6 million, and that's some chonk. That's some chonk. Yeah, we'll see if that's how it ends up being. It's like, yeah, warrior feels cool, I like it, and then you look at what other classes get, and you're like, what the? Are we in the same expansion? So that does happen. You're right. But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I don't know. Even with anger management, if Demolish is gonna... Well, I don't know if Demolish is gonna be able to keep up with anger management is the main thing. But the cooldowns are usually the same, but... I think what'll probably happen is you'll be able to demolish, like, during the Colossus Smash window, but they might not be off cooldown at the same time initially, you know what I mean? That might be kind of how it is. But you should be able to use them still. Where's the big dude? Yeah, I want to kill it. I want to hit the big dude. Bop, bop. Boom! That didn't hit very hard. I just didn't crit. What I mean, is that a 300k execute? Is that what I just saw? Maybe I'm seeing things. It's the boss! Here we go. Whole universe, love it. Should be fine, right? Pow. Are there exploding brews in this whole situation? There are the little guys, little ads coming. So we need to kind of be mindful of that. Maybe? Here they come. The dewdrops. Let's get some big bleed skis. I think, did it just walk out of my range there? Just the boss just moved and just like walked away from my demolish final hit. Nice. That is so true. I don't know, maybe it went off, I just didn't notice. I didn't see a big 1.5 million crit, so it just didn't hit, you know? I don't know about that one though, boys. I think this time Worry be good, I don't think the class will be sad. Yeah, we'll see, bro. We'll see. We'll see. We never really know until we start doing some PvP, but I'm just kind of like throwing some builds together and just see how it feels, you know? I'm just gaming, just playing alpha, which I'm mostly fine with. But yeah. What you cats doing, huh? What? It's Oliver chasing you around? What are you doing, Wookie? You bored of just chasing everybody around? Ms. Bean. Watch out. Yeah, we're trying to get up early and do some gaming on the weekends so we can get some gaming on the weekends. Need some of that. I don't mind the not doing evening stream schedule. I just don't want to like not stream 3 days out of the week or whatever, right? It's not where I'm at. Oop. In my gaming life right now, we gotta put some work in, man. Uh-oh. I twerked the boss. It's alright. Stacking some stuff, dude. My colossal might going. Kapow. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, well, I don't really think I mind, what's it called? Good old, so do we not want to explode those things? Is that part of the fun, or are we not supposed to do that? Maybe, yeah, maybe that just makes the fight worse. It doesn't, like, clean up the room, so bad things don't happen or something. I'm just gonna send it. Pow! Alright. I mean, 138k ain't the most, but it ain't that bad. We're insane. Send it again. Send it again. Let's do another one. Gotta swap characters? Do it. Keep going. Keep going. Yeah, that felt alright. What are you doing, Wookie? What, dude? I think Colossus feels the best. I'm gonna try to regroup. Alright. I want to get back in the same group. Just run it again. We need more. We need tanks, heals. Send it. But yeah, I like Colossus. I think Colossus probably even feels the best right now. But let's try to get one as Slayer. That'd be cool. GG. Slayer. Let's do it. Let's do it. Make sure I'm not rolling over. Cat. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing, Miss Beans. He's running around. Alright, so yeah. Maybe not Skull Splitter as, but what else do you even do? You have to take Executioner's Precision somehow, but like, how do you get there? Like you have to though. I don't think the sudden death thing procs enough for you to use Juggernaut, but we could try it. We probably don't need the Mortal Strike reset as this, so you go here. Maybe. I don't know. Thanks very much, man. Big flex for you. Appreciate it, dude. Thank you, man. What was supposed to, wait, what's supposed to be going on? Oh, there it is. Just wanted to show you some love. Appreciate all your fitness streams. About to do my first NPC show at the age of 40. Oh, snap. Something part of inspiration to get it done. Way to work, man. Way to work. Are you, so, No, with no presupposements. If you're natural, though, I would recommend competing in natural shows. That is exciting, though, man. Get after it. Get after it, dude. Let's try this. What else do we take out to clean this build up a little bit? No piercing howl is odd. Am I still like in an instance group or something? What's going on with that? She could take this. I like that one though. We'll see. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. No worries. Yeah. Still get on it, man. Still get on it. Getting the competition blasting then, man. Cool. Well, have fun, dude. Competing is a blast. So, it's good stuff. What the heck? What's going on with my Gotta fix this chat, I guess, huh? Whatevs. Yeah, fair enough, bro. If you're just on a normal TRT, I mean, competing in NPC is your place to be, but that's, yeah. You got your work cut out for you. That'll be fun though, man. Get after it. Competing's a blast. Aw, rip. I only have this guy so far. And Pulse, thank you for the 28 months as well, man. Big flex for you, appreciate it. You think they'll ever remove add-ons for the game? Or do you think I should just wait for Rice MO for the best? I mean, you can play this game without add-ons. I don't think they're going to be removing add-ons, but if they decided to for some reason... Oh, okay. That'd be fine with me if they... That'd be pretty... It's a pretty big thing to do, but I mean, I'd be okay with it, but I doubt that they will do that. But you shouldn't let the fact that add-ons exist hold you back from playing the game. I mean, just use or not use add-ons as you prefer and have fun. Right now, most probably gonna take like 7 years to come out, so let's see which one is it? Hallie's group. Oh, okay, bugged a little bit, but we're good. We're good. Oh, I probably shouldn't click that. I probably should send that, right? There it goes. Actually, thanks so much, man. Big flex for the 4 months as well, dude. Thank you. Yeah, I think that the UI, like, being able to customize your UI is fine, but like, I don't know. It'd be a pretty big move to take out add-ons, but if they wanted to do it, I mean, I wouldn't be, like, against it necessarily, but I'm not, like, pushing for it either, because I mean, I kind of like add-ons. I think it's fun. But yeah. You're on TRT and my test is at natural levels. Only 27, so I'm kind of unlucky. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, that's the point of being on TRT is just to get you back to normal, right? Yeah. You're 4 weeks out, never knew how rough it was until now. Do you have a coach? You're carb cycling until today, now you're on all low carb days the next 2 weeks, yeah. Gotta push a little bit, huh? Part of the deal. Probably get super shredded, though. Removing optional quality of life is an off take, yeah. That would be my recommendation. Oh, that's what happened. Oh, my chat got paused on my other thing. Ah, there we go. Oh, I fixed it up. Depression has been insane. Struggling to make muscle mass has been a shaming. Oh, we just gotta eat. I mean, yeah. If you're, I think a lot of people kind of think of their testosterone as like their power level, right? The armament? Like, testosterone is not the single determining factor of everything in your life, but yeah, I mean, if something is off with your hormones, it's, you know, makes sense to try to get some help with that. For sure. But, I mean, if you're also dealing with depression, that's just gonna suck too, right? But yeah. The streamer's only getting alpha? No. No, indeed. How did the walking treadmill feel while gaming? It's felt fine. Did a lot of it. I'll try to find the rookery. My guy's got it slow though. Coming over. My mount needs a quick breather. 1 second. Taking his time. 3 coaches. Oh my gosh. For like a posing coach, diet coach, training coach. That's crazy. Is that what that is? Training 15 years, never the craziest for. Gotcha. Yeah. Oh, 2 different posing coaches. There you go. Program your own, and you've been monitoring your weight and stuff. Cool. Yeah. A posing coach probably be very helpful. I feel like I could use that too. Yep. Yeah. My dragon, he gets tired. He needs a little break every once in a while. We only got that one little dragon riding juice bubble. We're getting there though. I'm not against people using TRT if they need it, but the idea behind it is just to get you back to normal. All right. Because my understanding is if you take it when you don't need it, you're just gonna probably just gonna get a bunch of side effects and not really like any like, extra gains, you know, if that's what you're looking for. But that's not the situation you're describing. How's wearing the alpha? It feels good. I like it. But I'm still kind of in that stage where I'm just kind of, you know, just playing and seeing what's up. You know, I'm not really judgy too much. This run will be as Slayer arms, and my build is just pretty weird. But I definitely wanted to come into the execute side of the tree. Playing Slayer, it's kind of execute heavy. I don't know if we're gonna have enough execute to like do a whole lot of like Juggernaut stacking. But we're gonna see how it goes. We're gonna get full stacks of blades from these rascals. Pump them and see how it goes. This guy still wants a piece though. He's not done with us yet. I ain't dead. Okay. Something was going on here. Some kind of sacred weapon was there. Was that? Yeah, for sure. It is. It's 100% screwing yourself over for later. Yeah. But if you're taking, you know, testosterone for performance enhancing benefits, you're not taking just a therapeutic dose of TRT, right? That's different. I mean, uh-oh. Oh yeah, so I don't know what causes this bug, but this is one of the main reasons I wasn't playing Slayer Arms. Is because it disables your ability to just press blade storms. I don't know what's up with that. If there's like an easy fix for that, but it's kind of a big deal. Definitely not great. I guess it's another kind of cruddy thing about this is I was thinking about if you would play Spiteful Serenity or whatever, but anger management also affects your ability to get blade storms, and so I feel like you're not pressing that anyway. So what just happened here? Oh, you know what? It might just not show the cooldown for blade storm. So it's not actually like that you can't press blade storm, is that it's just not off cooldown yet? Okay. Well, all right then. It is a bug, but okay. That's, I guess, better, right? There we go. Here we go then. No, it's just, it's not good for you in general. I mean, taking you know, PDs is just not healthy. It's not good. But people make decisions, you know, based on their goals and whatever else. Oh, got one little Blady Storm proc there. I definitely want to, like, get a nice, juicy Blade Storm opener so you have the full, like, 10% damage done to the target for the whole fight, and then you just use your little baby Blade Storms to just keep that debuff rolling. Can't imagine we're ever gonna get like a lot of Juggernaut value even in like this environment just because okay. Doesn't kill me instantly, it's nice, but it's it goes pretty fast. It goes pretty quick. Yeah, so the Bladestorm stacks didn't fall off, so that's cool. I never really juiced them all the way up though either. I'm trying to think like what I'm like looking forward to with Slayer besides the little Bladestorm procs. I feel like with Colossus you have a lot of like cool stuff to look forward to. With this one, still trying to figure that out. I think Slayer's like real power will probably show in PvP more than anything, just because you have, you know, charging gets you out of roots and things like that, right? So you may not fully feel all that Slayer gives you until PvP. But even then, I think Colossus is gonna feel really good in PvP too. So I don't know. Let's see. I don't think we have to free all these guys, but what happens, like, what's the incentive to doing it? Oops, here we go. Down we are. I say DPS meter. I feel like DPS meter is almost like, yes. I'm not really into the min-maxing for DPS at this point, but it would be good to see, yeah. Fury does have Bladestorm. Yeah, for sure. Which is nice. You can actually play a talent that gives you 2 charges of Bladestorm as Fury, which would be really, really nice for protecting your burst, right? Which is one of the main reasons to take Bladestorm. IMO. Still doing some damage. But anyway, about the damage thing is like, yeah, meters eventually will be good to know. But right now I'm kind of still in like the testing the feel of the class, if that makes sense. I don't think we're really going to see the full power of this execute set up in a normal dungeon. Things just don't live that long. To get a lot of Juggernaut stacks. And you're supposed to have sudden death proc more frequently. I'm not really feeling that though, you know? I'm only feeling sudden death proc that much more frequently. I mean, those are some kind of big executes. Slayer does feel good though, but I think it's just because I like Warrior, right? Just feels good to just blast. Some power-ups flowing. Thank you, thank you. Since October last year, I've dropped almost 50 kgs. That's absurd. Oh my gosh. Feeling great. You've been a big inspiration while on my weight loss journey. Feels like I transformed to Super Saiyan 1. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, bro. Sounds like it, man. And if we've had some sort of positive impact on you being able to get after those goals, that makes me really happy to hear. Thank you, man. And keep pumping, dude. Sounds like you're on the path. Don't let go of that. Even if, like, you know, fat loss isn't always your goal, you can sort of translate that discipline into the muscle gains phase too. And my recommendation for that would be to keep your discipline. Don't be like, all right, I'm bulking, so I'm just gonna eat, you know, crap and let yourself kind of get back to old habits. But that's fantastic, man. You're making the fat loss gains, and you're also building the habits, building discipline, which is really, really useful. Yeah, I don't know about cooldown tracking with the Bladestorm, but that little mini Bladestorm PvP will be troll in PvP for sure. But hopefully just to get you out of CC and stuff, right? But I feel like they changed that. I feel like it was Mortal Strike, and now it's not. Now it's on Overpower. So I'm not sure what's up with that. Let's see if we can get some Bladestorm stacks on this dude. So one solid Bladestorm gives you about 8 stacks, I guess. So just 8% more damage taken the whole time. Then it's 10%. Right, so they get overwhelmed from slaying strikes too, perhaps? Is that right? Because it's not just from Bladestorm, huh? Each strike of Bladestorm applies overwhelmed, right? But what else applies overwhelmed? When you execute a target that's marked for execution, you both reduce the cooldown of Blade Storm by 5 seconds and apply 2 stacks of Overwhelmed. Okay. Per stack of marked for execution. Okay. Interesting. So there, you are reducing the cooldown of Blade Storm. You just can't see it right now because the cooldown of Blade Storm's bugged to not show the cooldown of Blade Storm. But it's happening. And that does mean that maybe if you wanted to play Spiteful Serenity or something that's not anger management, you could and still reduce the cooldown of Blade Storm, but I mean, two ways to reduce the cooldown of Blade Storm is better than one. Right? So I don't know. Once they fix this little like UI bug of Blade Storm not showing the cooldown, we'll have a lot better idea of how powerful cooldown reduction effects are for Slayer. Because right now it's just whatevs. You just wish that it was up. Might be up. But I need to understand more about how these little stacks are working, because I definitely don't. But when you execute something that's marked for execution, you get stacks of Overwhelmed based on that? How do they become marked for execution, though? Just the slaying strike? Right. Which just happens. Right, so these little guys just got a stack of Overwhelmed on them. Taking 1% more damage, which ain't a ton, but it's a little. Stacks up. 10% is definitely a thing. So then we executed him, and then he had 8. And that's sweeping strikes as well. The other guy had 10. This guy only has 8 because he did not get hit with that execute. But then we just executed that guy, so now we have 10. Okay. Alright, alright. Okay, I mean, again, with Warrior, it's like, what you're doing isn't that much different in terms of like your buttons, but things are happening, you know? Things are happening. You're either building stacks of Titanic Might and then dumping it with Demolish, or just doing more damage the whole time. Then with Slayer, it's like you're getting all these little stacks of stuff. Just stacking up damage. I guess with Slayer, the thing is they don't fall off, but with Colossus, you get like a 20% increased damage, isn't it? And all your bleeds do more, so it's kind of a lot. Yeah, the stacks don't really get consumed by Slayer. You just kind of keep at it. Hard to peel because you'll have Blade Storm on such a low cooldown, and you've got charging out of roots and stuff, so this is going to be a little bit awkward because we don't have Blade Storm right now, but yeah, I do feel like Sudden Death probably needs to proc a little more frequently, don't you think? Oh, we did already get stacks. We're already like 10%. Yeah, without even having Blade Storm. It's interesting. So something was going on there. Was it the little executes that we were getting just from Sudden Death? Or marked for death? So here just marked for execution. So next execute does a lot of damage. The stack's just there. Perma. Blam. Didn't really hit that hard. Not on cooldown yet. Rip. For an 18k. I mean, Blade Storm and Execute are both really fun to press in PvP, so I'm just not even helping with the ads at all. I'm over here doing my own thing. Good luck, boys. Just hoping I can press Execute and Blade Storm. Eventually we'll be able to press it. Or not. Alright. A new helmet? Sick. Where's that thing at? Apparently we got some loot, but where? Oh, that's all the way up here. Aha. Oh, look at this. Your spells have a chance to destabilize the void, releasing a corrupted fragment. Retrieving the fragment briefly infuses you with its power, increasing your intellect. Okay, I don't think that's for me. Didn't I already get one of these? I thought I already got one of these. Oh no, there's a ring, okay. A question mark ring. We're looking good. G. Alright. GG, GG. Okay. Tally needs a break, no worries. Let's keep dinking around. Felt kind of cool though, huh? I'm feeling it with Slayer a little bit. We're figuring it out, getting the idea. But it does sound like really consistent pressure and high uptime in PvP. But maybe not as like chonk as Colossus. Not bad though. I like Mountain Thane too. Tend to like low APM, high effectiveness. I feel like that's maybe Colossus. Just the issue with Colossus is like there's more buttons. I feel like there's less going on with Slayer and more just stuff happens. When you execute, it hits hard. When you Blade Storm, it stacks damage on enemies. What's this thing that's reducing the cooldown of Blade Storm though? Again, I need to read that again. When you execute a target that you've marked for execution, and again, you mark them for execution by just attacking them. Right? You just hit them with a Slayer Strike, which applies marks for execution. And then when you execute them, you both reduce the damage, reduce the cooldown of Blade Storm by 5 seconds and apply 2 stacks of Overwhelmed to them. Overwhelmed being the 1% increased damage taken from Blade Storm, right? So you're just doing stuff and it does stuff. So, yeah, Colossus is the one-shotty one for montages. This one's just like the stick to them and keep the damage debuffs rolling on them and just pump, which I think would be fun for Slayer. Feels good. Yeah, Mountain Thane. We can play Mountain Thane Fury next. You want to see it? We can do that. It's a whole lot of lightning bolts and stuff. It's cool. But yeah, every spec that I've played feels good, and Slayer Fury feels pretty fun too. So we'll just keep rotating through. But yeah, I think Slayer Arms is cool too. I'm liking it. It's got to keep kind of seeing what the build does and then changing talents to work with that. We will. Keep it going. What about Slam? We can do Mountain Thane. It seems crazy that they've gone through so many expansions in a row without Slam being such a bad ability. Yeah, I mean it's just like your first button that you ever get, right? It's not really like supposed to be something that you continue to use a lot, I don't think. Same thing with like shield block, shield slam. Like it's not. I don't think it's supposed to be like a thing that you do, right? All good though. It's still showing these guys in Cinderbrew metery, but I don't think that's where they are. All right. All good. That's when the warrior tree changes. I'm not like, oh, I mean, I'm not excited about the nerfs, but it still feels okay. I feel like a little bit. I don't know. I feel like we didn't like lose any points, but there's some things that you don't have access to that I wish we did have access to. Like I'm doing some kind of like weird 1 point in armor to the teeth thing, which I probably is not optimal, but it's better off with some wild strikes or something. But yeah, I'm using intervene right now. Just like we're doing PvE, so you don't need intervene, but it's like I don't want to take it out of the build and then get used to not having it there when you definitely want it. And maybe we don't need like this, right? Maybe we don't need movement speed. So you can put that somewhere else. Like to get back some utility in Piercing Howl, maybe. Oh no. Pretty sure you still want Pain and Gain. Because then you have no way to get to Rallying Cry. Oh, what the heck? Why was this in there? Oh yeah, we got some room to maneuver for sure. But oh, wait a minute. How do we get to double time? We either have to take Slam or more Rage. That's ooh. Ooh. Oh no. Oh no. I didn't notice that at first. Yeah. That's what I mean. Like, I haven't really been messing with my talents that much. It's kind of like, I just been getting in the game, just playing, and then I figured we would kind of iron this stuff out. That is not awesome. What was it? This was not like that before, right? Yeah, you either have to take slam buff or more rage. Ugh, or like more max rage. You have to max it out too. Ugh. I don't like that. Ugh. Ugh. Opinion of the game so far? I mean, it feels good. You know, we're just testing stuff out. I don't use shockwave like at all. I don't think you're gonna use this in PvP, so probably just drop that too. Not that, not that. Maybe this. You could do this. Just break some CC with this. Yuck. Are the supplements safe for diabetics? I mean, what would I'm not a doctor, so like I'm not super sure about what you need to watch out for when with diabetes and stuff, but I would imagine things that don't have any kind of like sugar or calories, you know. But it also means like what supplements are we talking about? But yeah, I mean things without sugar or calories probably don't affect blood sugar that much, right? Which is the main thing you got to worry about, like your kind of insulin blood sugar balance. But I also think that things like protein drinks and protein bars and protein supplements and stuff like that are probably, you know, you still got to pay attention to your food intake, but as far as it goes, like high protein foods are probably pretty like good, right? They're not going to like really throw you into kind of like a weird spot, right? Like surprising you for arms, which is better, Slayer Colossus? I don't know yet. Not sure. Definitely seems like the kind of thing where it might be situational, or you could just play what you like. I think they both feel good though. I do like them so far. All right, well, we're taking a little dungeon break. I'll BRB. See what's up. I don't feel like I'm pressing shockwave at all in dungeons, but I don't think that you're taking this in PvP. Maybe against like demo locks or DKs you could, and that could be kind of fun, but still, not so sure. They're probably gonna play Colossus? Yeah, Colossus feels pretty fun. What's up, Mr. Mikey? The idea of setting up a lot of CDs for massive singular combo hits sounds fun to you. So you can do it that way, or you can kind of spread out your CDs and constantly have like something going on. Like especially if you play with Skull Splitter, you'll always have something going on, and your bleeds hit really hard as Colossus. So you have all kinds of little stuff you can do, right? You have Warbreaker goes, you have Skull Splitter buffs, you have your Thunderous Roar buffing your bleeds, which will synergize with Skull Splitter and will synergize with Arterial Bleed, where Colossal Might stacks up the damage of your Rend and Deep Wounds, right? So, and then you do have the threat of Demolish all the time, and you have Avatar and everything else, right? You have Blade Storm. I think Unhinged is cool with this one because it gives you more Mortal Strikes to stack Colossal Might, so there's a lot of different stuff going on. Yeah, it is cool. Whereas Slayer's just like, go, go, go. Blade Storm stuff, execute stuff. Just press your buttons. And have the cooldown reduction give you more Blade Storms, which is fun too. I like that. It's a little weird. It's just throwing me off a little bit because the cooldown tracker of Blade Storm's not working right for Slayer for some reason. So seems good for a full and execute build. Yeah, you're definitely. I think you're gonna want to go into Executioner's Precision. I don't feel the sudden death increased chance to proc that much though. No. I don't really feel it that much. Yeah, Juggernaut, I want that to be a thing. I still don't think it is. I think you're probably just better off going for the crit. I don't really think that Juggernaut is ever going to be something that you get value out of in that situation, in like a raid fight maybe, but you're probably just better off going Sharpened Blades. Just so you can get down to precision, which I think is worth. Oh, I was playing Spiteful Serenity in that dungeon. I was. I'm a genius. But I don't know if that's better, though. I don't think so. I think that anger management's probably still better. I'm trying to find ways of using Spiteful Serenity that are interesting. And it's like Demolish will kind of will make it so that you can get Warbreakers or Demolish in your Warbreaker pretty much all the time with Anger Management, but you could play Spiteful with, like, in for the kill to get more, like, to get a little bit faster stacking of your other thing, of your Overwhelming Might or whatever. But Test of Might could be fun too. Right? Test of Might plus Spiteful Serenity just means that you just have just immense damage going all the time, and you can do that with either build. But again, Anger Management's nice because it makes your Warbreaker kind of line up with Demolish a little better. But Spiteful could also be fun because you're gonna for damn sure have Warbreaker every Demolish pretty much. But instead of Warbreaker coming off quota before Demolish, Demolish could come off before Warbreaker. But I don't know. It would be kind of annoying to get peeled on a part of your Warbreaker here too, because you want to stack your strength, but you'd still get value out of it afterwards. I kind of want to try that. I kind of want to try that out. I like it so far, Mikey. Do you think a non-bleed focused arms build end up being viable? I think with Slayer, you don't have to lean into your bleeds. With Colossus, you kind of want to. Let me fix this build. I don't want this. What do you think is happening right now? Okay. What else would we take? Is the thing. If we don't want Fueled by Violence, which I think we kind of do as Colossus, what do we do? I like these okay. Don't really have like a lot of other insane options for Colossus. We're going Skull Splitter instead of Fatality. I think Fatality for Slayer is actually probably... It could be kind of insane, but it doesn't actually buff the damage if you execute. Fatality does its own damage, so it's actually just not that great. I want to do something weird. I want to play Spiteful Serenity with Test of Might. Let's see how that feels. I think it's like both of them are worse, because you generate less rage and you spend less rage, so Spiteful Serenity and Test of Might, or whatever, Test of Might and Anger Management are both worse. So, it's kind of odd. But whatever. I kind of want to try something a little bit like this in a dungeon and see if this feels interesting. With just like ultimate consistent pressure Colossus instead of bursty Colossus. But I don't know. You have all these buttons to create pressure, and you have all these ways of creating pressure. Although I do want, I kind of want more strength. What can I drop? Movement speed? Can't drop that for strength. It has to be something down here that you drop for strength, and all of it's kind of important. I don't know if I need Thunderous Roar on a 30-second cooldown. But it does kind of lend itself to this consistent pressure thing, right? Like 30 seconds on Thunderous Roar might be worth a little bit of strength. I don't know. Whatever. I'm gonna try it out. This is just kind of like a weird build where you just have buttons pressed all the time. They really changed the position of talents and that's it. Yeah, but it feels weird. Like, still feels weird. The passive healing from bleeds is nice. Yeah, and then you proc second wins too, which is cool. Only 2 seconds, but it's still kind of nice, right? Kind of nice. Are you freely able to switch between hero classes? Right now, yeah. Definitely. Looks like they broke WoW. Okay, I don't think so. I wouldn't say that. I tried Fury? I have. Yeah, we were about to try some Fury. People wanted to see some Mountain Thane Fury. But I'm kind of in like an arms mood today. Maybe I'll do one more as this Spiteful Serenity, Test of Might, Colossus arms that we can do. Some Mountain Thane. Make sure to Tally message me when he gets back. Keep blasting. All right, BRB real quick. Then we'll keep hitting it. But yeah, I kind of want to do one more as Colossus. Got one more for this guy. Okay. Alrighty. Unknown. Joined. Huh. That seems a little borked. There we go. Apply. Go. Let's do it. Alright. On Warrior, who to know? Yeah, of course. We're gonna play some other stuff too. We're gonna play like DK and probably Rep Pally. Just the big plate wearing two-handed weapons swinging dudes. BRB real quick though. Yeah, they changed the spellbook a bit. I don't mind it though. BRB real quick, guys. What happened? Where'd my... Oh, okay. Did I take points out of that stupid slam talent? All right. poor Hammy, dude. I can't imagine healing in solo shuffle. Yeah, definitely don't want to be playing that slam thing. I don't really want more rage either. So I don't know. I don't like that little talent line there. That feels yuck. Can I get out of this and take that instead? No. No. There's just no way to get another talent there. Makes me feel like this is not something I should be using then. But I probably shouldn't be using this then either. I want to hit harder, but... Like, I like that strength, but it just feels kind of weird. I feel like 1 point of haste and a little bit of auto attack speed for rage generation might be kind of nice. Isn't it big? It is. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, I want that, but it's only 1 point. Which feels like not awesome. But you can't really take it out anywhere. Which also feels not awesome, right? You got to. You got to. But, I mean, haste and auto attack speed probably isn't as important as having all your bleeds hit a little harder, right? When you're doing all that AoE and stuff. Especially if we're going kind of like a strength stacking build, you know? That's all you can drop for it, yeah. You unlock all the hero talents, you do. Yeah. You could drop this, but you get to buff like every third skull splitter with it if you decided to use it that way. Which is kind of cool, you know? Are the spec talents same as DF, only hero is new? For some classes, yeah. For Warrior, at least they moved some stuff around. But they kind of moved them around in a way that makes it worse, in my opinion. But yeah. Pretty much the same. Then the hero talents just kind of change the way that, like, your class kind of works. Alright. I think Colossus changes things the most. Slayer is, like, just... Just buffing your stuff. Just kind of cranks up your play style a bit to be real fast-paced and aggressive, which is fun. Just Slayer, you know. Colossus is a little bit more like opportunities to set some stuff up, which is cool. There are a couple of choice talents. That's true. Like you can choose between just dealing more damage with AoE abilities when they hit more targets, which is interesting. You can choose between Shockwave stun duration and Shockwave like knocking things up and having a slightly shorter cooldown. This is it says also, so it also knocks them up in addition to stunning them. You can take, you know, this instead of the bleed, right? And then there's what this you can do more ignore pain absorption or a second wind. So yeah, no. Oh wow. That's why. That's why we're getting extra stacks, is because the Mortal Strike crit gives you more. Mountain of Muscles. And Scars. Mountain of Muscles. It's cool. Oh, I didn't even notice that at first. Enemies affected by Demolish take up to 10% more damage from you and deal to 10% less damage to you for 10 seconds based on the number of stacks of Colossal Might consumed by Demolish. Interesting. Interesting. It's like another damage buff source. So this idea of like Spiteful Serenity and strength stacking is kind of interesting because you're just spreading your damage out a lot, but it's gonna be like kind of heavy pressure, right? Is at least kind of the idea. So I found one delve and it's down here. There's probably more. I mean, there's one of the ones that you like just kind of quested through, but I don't know. I don't even remember where that quest zone is. The map doesn't really show you much. It is cool, yeah. It is cool. I will play Mountain Thane for you guys. I want to do one dungeon where I try this style. Because the delves are cool, but they're, I don't know, they're kind of easy, right? Kind of easy. So I don't get like a real good feel for it. I mean, I don't even know if I'm going to spend that much rage during the thing. Kind of overpowering a lot of the stuff. Let's see. So, strength increased by 19%, I mean. An avatar also lasts a lot longer, too. Interesting. We gotta go find that big dude. He's kind of sitting on my Demolish the whole time, too. Where'd that big dude at? Yeah, I mean, like, there he is. Colossus also just buffs the damage of your Immortal Strike by 20% too. Like, what the heck? That's some dang giga damage right there, boys. Alright, so now he's all debuffed. And I can't tell if I'm just not reading or like they are adding things like that Demolish debuff thing. I just didn't remember it, but oh. Jammed on. Yeah, I don't really feel like it does not take very long to get your full stacks of Colossal Might up, right? So, damaged up by Overpower gets cranked up, damaged up by Ren and Deep Wounds gets cranked up. Just kind of pumping with everything, man. Not Mortal Strike. Mortal Strike damage doesn't get juiced up, but Overpower and your bleeds does, which is kind of a big deal. Yeah, that is odd. I don't know where that's coming from. Oh, that big dude. Oh, that's another big boy over there. I don't know where that's coming from. Apparently, it's a PvE thing. Is people would be like, we have too much rage in PvE. It's like, huh? What are you guys talking about? Goody. Y'all crazy, man. Look how long that C smash lasts. Avatar's gonna last about an hour and a half. It's nice. Skull splitters, dude. That's some big overpowers, man. I like that. Essentially not pressing ignore pain if they nerfed that. Yeah. I mean, you definitely sell pressing ignore pain a ton in PvP. So it's mostly oddly like a PvP change. You guys up early, Jenny? Huh? Where that boy? You guys up early? He wanted to do some makeup on you or something, huh? Okay. Will I play Kata Classic? Of course. Of course. Right now we're doing this. Sure, the map? I mean, sure, it's like, you know, it's pretty, you know, it's pretty work in progress right now. That's what it looks like, though. You're interested. So we'll do one dungeon with this setup. I want to see what it's like. Put me down. Ah. Let me go. I mean, that's hitting hard. Splash. Big day. Big day. What's up, Noble? Big flex for you as well. What's best looking the best so far? It really depends on what you want. I think that like Colossus arms feels like the most interesting to me. Not necessarily the best, right? Islands to the west is underground. I don't know, maybe. We're definitely doing some underground stuff. I don't know, we'll find out, huh? Running too much rage PvP since when is mashing whatever button you want while chunking damage up? I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know. Slayer arms is cool. It's not exactly Blade Master though, right? Because you're not doing like mirror images and stealth and stuff, right? Which is... But you are doing some cool stuff with Blade Storm. And you are doing a bunch of like stacking debuffs on enemies, which is cool too. But Colossus is kind of bringing the chonks, which feels nice. Bring back Heroic Strike. Sure. We'll have that in Kata, that's for sure. Kata Heroic Strike felt pretty good because they took it off global. But it's not off global, but off your auto attack. That was the first expansion they did that, right? That's all I've ever known. But yeah, Ignore Pain is like... Well, wait, Ignore Pain is only 20 rage now too, though. Ignore Pain was not 20 rage before. Okay. Again, like, am I just now noticing this stuff? Like... Did they add that without saying anything about it? Or I just didn't know? Like... Because if Ignore Pain's only 20 rage, that's a little better too, right? Still kind of, the whole anger management thing is, still worse because you're generating and spending less rage. And your Tactician proccing being worse is also not optimal, but I mean, like... Oh. Yeah, I don't think you ever use that. Strength of arms, I don't know. Oh, I still don't think you're really, like, planning, like, your attacks based off your rage. It's just more like the anger management thing is worse. But ignore pain only costing 20 rage is that helps. That helps. I think it's like 40 most of the time, right? It's a big chunk of rage. But not now. Rip them up. Okay. Gotta get us a healer. Anybody healing on this here, Alpha? A brave healer. So I guess one of the things is, so it buffing the overpowered damage doesn't necessarily mean it's buffing seismic wave. Is it? I'm trying to figure out how that 10% damage would ever be better than seismic wave. No. So if you have a lot of crit and it crits really hard. All the AoE and the extra numbers popping up looks kind of nice though. Even single target, I think it's better, right? Unless, I mean, I don't know, that did for like 80k. Maybe there comes a time where that somehow is better. Again, I'm kind of just rethinking some of these abilities. It seems like one of them is kind of clearly better, but then it's like, maybe not. I mean, so even when it was critting before, it was hitting for like 90k, and then you get like a 13k on top of it. It's 100k overpower hits though. Oh. Does the Mortal Strike while Blade Swimming talent use Rage for the Mortal Strikes? No. Want to check DPS meter? Yeah, but I feel like it's a little early for DPS meters. Oh, here we go. Here's our guy right here. Here, big fella. Talk to you right quick, put some damage on you. See these overpowers. Just a little taste. It's already kind of almost dead. I still don't think that that's better. Demolish him. Good. That's just gonna be a lot of damage. Stat. What was that? Hold on. What did I just look at? What's this? It's for a quest? Oh. What is this? Like a Dark Souls thing? But is their final moments? Oh. Did they get exploded by that thing? Like, what's going on here? What happened? This is gonna be a lot of clues. This feels good. Is it worth press execute if you can also press MS? I think you usually want to prioritize Mortal Strike over execute in general. In a general. Yeah, I don't know about this talent yet. Maybe eventually? I mean, you gotta really be hitting pretty hard. If you're ever doing anything with more than one target, though, right? Maybe more than 3 targets. 2, still fine. But I don't know, this little shockwave I think is still a little bit too good. That's another question I have. Okay, so I think it does buff the... Maybe? It said 15k. Once you had your stacks flowing. Do more stacks of Overwhelming Might also increase the damage of this little guy? That was just as 13k again. 13,140. Maybe not then. With full stacks of Overwhelming Might? Maybe. Ow. Maybe. That strength of arms can kind of be good single target. Well, so now it says this. I think it's because of this buff right there, not the other buff. Yeah. I don't know. This zone is not underground. We're still outside. Makes me kind of wonder in like PvP. I agree. I think it feels nice to press execute. But yeah, I mean, Mortal Strike is still kind of important. Mortal Strike does stuff. Hit against 2 targets. Once you're fully stacked up with your overwhelming might, you can hammer some big overpowers on people. But also in PvP, it's gonna require crit for that to be useful. Doesn't really feel that bad, but I just don't think the damage is the same. That's some kind of big overpower sometimes, though. Yeah, there's got to be a point where it scales, but I don't think we're there yet. If we go with first fit, nah. I think it's definitely a haste situation. You have so many like things that like you got to stack. Like either stacking your slaying strikes or trying to get more overpowers or whatever. I mean, overpower doesn't really scale with haste, but still. For Colossus, I think absolutely you want haste, so you can get your mortal strikes out faster. Get them stacks going. Almost certainly, right? How's Fear looking? Good. Yeah, I guess we're just dinking around. I can show you some Mountain Thane Fury. I'm interested in this build for arms, but yeah, let me go Mountain Thane Fury. We'll go beat up some stuff. Fix bugs with Slayer. What bugs are you? Because there are still definitely are some, but they may have fixed some as well. But there definitely are still some, like the cooldown of Blade Storm doesn't show properly right now. You know? Don't know. Any news on that season 4 of Dragonflight? Sorry, news on what? Oh, right, yeah. Maybe. So we're playing Slayer last time. I think Mountain Thane Fury probably feels the best. Oh. Blade Storm still on cooldown, 1 sec. Oh, here we go. I don't know if I can copy paste that message though. I cannot. Okay. When is it coming around? I think next Tuesday. Yeah, sorry. The current sudden death proc rate, a bug or intended feels. It definitely does not feel like it's procking like that much more often at all. Definitely not. Oh. Oops. Okay. Yeah, I was playing Ravager for this one. Which is kind of weird. But kind of fine. Just gotta go find some guys to kill. I like Warrior, yeah. Feels good. Heck. Oh. I changed my thingies. Here we go. Yeah, we gotta see if we can find a healer and a DPS for this dungeon. We're about ready to rock, though. Yeah, Fury's pretty fun. I think you'll notice pretty quickly, though, the damage doesn't feel quite the same. As arms. It's kind of... Maybe just needs a lot of cooldowns, you know, to, like, really do damn, but... It's alright, though. Arms is just blasting is the thing, right? But I feel like the like gameplay of Fury is kind of fun, but the damage is kind of like, eesh. You know? It doesn't quite have the pop of Arms. Because Arms is popping. Let me put this back on there. Still want to bloodthirst a little. It could definitely just be the case that I'm just kind of bad at Fury. But it's kind of fun to be able to use Thunderclap as Fury. It's kind of cool, you know? Does it feel the same, Fury? I mean, I think Arms and Fury feel very similar to like how they feel in Dragonflight, but Fury feels good. I'm trying to figure out how much harder that actually hits, that Thunder Blast. Or it's just Thunder Clap. Not sure. It's good though? Yeah, oh yeah, number tuning is pretty easy, yeah. Shouldn't be too bad at all. What's up, Barik, by the way? Missed the majority of Dragonflight, we kind of lost what to do, so my classic guild is a weird spot. Yeah, come on and play some good old Dragonflight. Unless you want to do SOD. Which you could. Blast. I'm trying to remember if execute's like a priority button for Thane. I think it just procs lightning bolts, so there's that. I don't know if Dragon Roar is really the way to go for Thane, but I'll look at the tree again. Thunder Blast. He said, I waited for so long. Yeah, you got to do a bunch of Raging Blow and stuff over here for the Mountain Thane, so you really can't go into Odin's Fury as comfortably. And I do kind of miss Odin's Fury. Slayer can do it. But I think Thane needs to do this. We might not need to go Roar, though. Like, we could go Spear. Like, Spear Ravager could be kind of fun. We have one more point to spend. Let's do this. Unless we want to do the Rumbling Earth. I don't think we need to. I've tried this before, this Valor's training. I didn't think it was very good. What is stomping around, shaking the screen? What is this? Oh, he's back. Good. Good. Thunder Blast. I think it's actually pretty important to split the cooldowns now, though. Maybe, unless I get 4 stacks of it. Casting Wreck Avatar. Definitely might need to split those cooldowns, though. I feel like it gave me 4. I thought you could maybe only have 2 max this at one time. But anyway, that Ravager cooldown reduction on Lightning Strikes felt super not worth. Oh yeah, we talented for Spear, and I don't think I put on my bar. Okay, buddy. Spear Ravager combo. Probably ought to put it on the bar. SOD is pretty bad. I don't think SOD is bad. I think it's a cool idea. I just don't like classic WoW as much as I like modern WoW. So this classic meta that we've been in for a while, I feel like, has been hard for me. It's been a little tough on you, boy. But it's alright. It's all good. We got War Within stuff to do. This little panda thing seems kind of insane. I'm really excited about it, actually. I think it'd be really fun. It's like Diablo 3 in WoW. You just power your guy up. I'd like BFA for that too. BFA just like, you know, just especially last patch, all the corruption and stuff, and then leveling your guy up. It's every day, like no matter what. Like even if you like didn't get new gear or whatever, you at least got some gains on your necklace or something like that. I like that. Not everybody likes that, but I do. This may come as a surprise to you guys, but I like making gains. You know, I like making gains. Yeah, it happens. It happens. Plunderstorm was really fun too. Yeah. Thought the last part of BFA for specialization was really good. Yeah, I like the customization of corruption a lot. Yep. For sure. I'm glad people get to play classic that aren't around for it. That's not for me. Yeah, same thing. I mean, like I'm glad it's a thing. It's just I don't prefer it. But the thing is, if you're not playing the hype thing as a streamer, it's like it's kind of rough sometimes. Oak and Iron, thanks for the prime, man. Big flex for you. Appreciate the love, man. Thank you, dude. Tries to go away, really? Well, you know, they'll probably iterate on it, right? We'll see. Definitely God King. Do you notice I'm hitting harder playing Colossus compared to Slayer? I feel like everything hits harder as Colossus. But you're like... It's like faster in some ways with Slayer. And there's less that you have to do as Slayer. Yeah, I gotta split those cooldowns. I mean, I guess. If you really, I mean, I don't know if it's that big of a deal to get Thunder Blast. But if you keep popping these cooldowns together, if you pop Wreck and Avatar together, well, yeah, if you pop Wreck and Avatar together, I'm pretty sure you're wasting Thunder Blast stacks. And you don't want to do that. Because your Recklessness, as this particular spec, should give you a little Avatar proc. And even that little Avatar proc should give you Thunder Blast stuff. So, yeah. Like the homogenization of class of present retail. I mean, in like most people have like an interrupt, most people have like some kind of stun. I mean, I don't think that really bothers me, but I think that's mostly just like it makes your characters feel good to play no matter what you play. It kind of allows you to like build a composition out of multiple stuff, right? But I mean, people will still kind of tend towards the strongest, like, you know. I mean, like if Demon Hunter does more damage, then maybe just people always want a Demon Hunter for something, right? Not every class has PI, for example, but a lot of classes do have like Bloodlust now. So it's kind of nice to not have to like make sure you have, like, you have to have a Shaman or no matter what, right? In your Mythic Plus group. Well, I think there's definitely some classes that bring something special, but it doesn't really bug me that, you know, there are classes that have, you know, multiple classes have stuns or interrupts or things like that. Doesn't really bug me too much, no. Alright, so let's see how this feels. First of all, let's not die. Second of all, let's get one of these. Okay, so you're not. So even though you're getting an Avatar from Recklessness, you're not actually using Avatar, so you're not getting Thunder Blast procs. Alright. Brother, if these mushroom guys don't chill out, whatever you're doing, cut it out. Alright, so never mind. You can continue to stack cooldowns. Good to know. First time my Thunder Blast procs just fell off. So. Blammo. It's Thunderclap hits for like 22k. What's Thunder blasted for? Predicate crit. Need a Thunder Blast. They just proc off of Bloodthirst sometimes. It's an empowered Thunderclap. I think Thunderclap as Fury is kind of fun though. Is it like the dang same? It's just if they have armor? Huh. The reason I ask is I'm about to just like, well, that's just not press Bloodthirst as, what's it called? As Mountain Thane at all. Because I don't think it's that big of a deal. Raging Blow procs your Lightning Bolts, which are cool. Lightning Strikes. But yeah, I mean, it feels like that doesn't hardly even do extra damage. Try to Thunderclap. It's supposed to ignore armor or something, but I don't know. It's weird. Any changes to Singing of Fury? So it only costs 1 talent point to get both of the things that you have to like you used to have Singing of Fury and then the Frenzied Strikes thing or whatever. Now that's all rolled into one. I still think it's worse, but you could try it. I like Bladestorm as Fury, but I'm not. I would play it as Slayer. I'm not playing it as Mountain Thane though. I think Mountain Thane kind of does well with this. You could though. I think for PvE, Ravager is just better for Fury. But for Slayer, you kind of need to use Bladestorm. Unless you get all the stuff that Slayer gives you from Ravager, which I guess I should try and just find that out if that's the case. But yeah, so Bladestorm for Fury is back to the way it used to be, the way it works for Arms, where it's a 1.5 minute cooldown and it's like a almost 6-second duration. So your Enrage falls off for like the end of Bladestorm. It's kind of awkward. In BFA, the last time, well, no, I guess in Shadowlands too. In Shadowlands, last time Fury had Bladestorm before this, it was like a 1 minute cooldown, and it lasted like for the duration of your Enrage or less. But yeah, so now we're kind of back to the problematic element of it before, which was fixed, where you get like a 1.5 seconds. So like 2 ticks of Bladestorm are not affected by Enrage. So yeah, it's suboptimal. Let me look at this real quick though. So yeah, it's kind of weird, isn't it? Let's see what happens with Ravager and see if it applies the overwhelmed thing. Because if it does, then it's like, okay, you continue to not play Bladestorm at all. But if it don't, then or if it does, then you kind of probably, let's see. But whatever. It is not applying it. Okay, so you have to play Bladestorm then, I guess. Yeah, that's actually super awkward. Okay. It's pretty funny. I mean, maybe I guess you're just playing Anger Management Fury as Slayer, like I was doing before, but it feels kind of not great. Yeah, I've gotten 1 Overwhelm stack so far, so yeah. There's 2, baby. I would say Slayer Fury feels really fun, but you have to play it with Bladestorm. You can't play it with Ravager. Okay, good to know. Who wins a 1v1, Arms or Fury? So it's kind of weird. Because on paper, Arms has a lot of things to counter a Fury Warrior, but there have been a lot of situations where I'm playing 2s and both healers die, and I 1v1 an Arms Warrior as Fury, and I feel like the Fury Warrior usually wins, oddly enough, even though Arms kind of counters Fury on paper. Because like Arms can sharpen their big heal, Arms can disarm their offensive or defensive cooldowns, and they can also parry their offensive or defensive cooldowns. So it's like, it's weird. Uh-oh. Was that planned, Ron, or no? Sounds not good. Painted Warrior, I like it. I like it, but I always like Warrior. But yeah, there's some kind of funny things going on. But that's why we do testing phases, right? I have to wait for both of these things to come off cooldown before I can change specs. Oh gosh. What if I do this? How about that? Still no? Okay. But yeah, Fury can do 2 Blade Storms, which is kind of neat for Slayer Fury. And we're doing Slayer Bloodthirst Fury, so we can get Odin's Fury and stuff. But yeah, I don't think we're reducing the cooldown on Bloodthirst at all. I don't think we are. But it's still nice to be able to play Odin's Fury. I think that feels better. But again, like, it just might not be worth it. Because if you're playing Anger Management, you probably still want to play, you know, more ways to generate and spend rage. And just go with the recklessness thing. But I feel like Odin's Fury feels so good to play. I like it a lot. But let me wait for this to be off cooldown so I can save this whole setup here. Why is it? Okay. This is Slayer Bloodthirst Fury, if we wanted to go that route, which I do think is kind of cool. But, I think this is still probably better, maybe? I have no idea. Except for maybe this. Oh, that makes it, but, oh man. It's actually even worse. Because I don't think that you want to give up the haste and movement speed for Slayer, but you kind of want enraged duration. So weird. Yeah. Warriors seem like beasts. Oh, what are my thoughts? I like it, but there's some weirdness. There's some weirdness. For sure. There's some things that don't really work the way you kind of want it to work. But Slayer is kind of neat. So here's a fresh enrage, right? It's off now. I mean, it's like 3 ticks of Blade Storm that aren't enraged. It's kind of a lot. 8 stacks overwhelmed on this rascal. You are kind of just chilling, waiting for that to come back, though. What happened to my overwhelmed stacks? They just fell off? They sure did. We didn't proc a single little mini Blade Storm at all. There's one. I feel like Sudden Death didn't proc at all. Am I spec'd for it? That was weird. Is this the new zone? It is. Used any mouse previous before this? Yeah, I have. And I've used mice after it too. We just need to get Rockat now in Turtle Beach to make a MMO mouse. The dream. I guess it would, I don't know. It kind of hurts Fury, because if they want to make Blade Storm shorter, it would also stack fewer of the overwhelmed buff, wouldn't it? Ooh, yeah, that's weird. Unless Fury like stacked them faster or something. Ew. Ew. Blade Storm is affected by haste. Is it? So, but we're also playing the not haste version of this. Yeah. Current 3 best PP talents for Fury Warrior in 1v1. Oh man, probably depends on what you're fighting a little bit, man. Probably depends on what you're fighting, because you might not need a root break against everything, but you certainly will want it against some things, right? Like, I think this one guy is harder than anything that you're going to fight in the delve so far. I want Slayer Fury to be good, but I don't know. I think in general, Fury just doesn't really feel as good as Arms right now. But I'll figure that out. It could be the builds I'm playing too. Or the play style that I have, but... I mean, we got one proc of that Blade Storm fighting this guy this entire time. We're just sitting on 3 stacks of Mark for Death too. Not a sudden death in sight. We'll hit him with that though. Little Avatar proc here. Like, Fury has so many modifiers buff its damage, but then it ends up feeling like it needs to have something there to actually get the damage to feel good. Which is odd. That's good, Beacon, that's good. Well, if you need a new mouse now, get yourself one of the Roccat Cone Air XPs. Those are nice. I do still use my MMO mouse for MMO stuff, but depends on if you need that or not. Everything else I'm using that bad boy though. That's nice. Little proc there. I think, oddly enough, I think Mountain Thane does end up feeling a little bit better. No heals, no problem, bro. Yeah. We could do one as Fury, but I'm gonna play Mountain Thane, I think. You guys wanted to see Mountain Thane anyway, right? That was kind of on your list, wasn't it? Thank you, Zenthon. Big flex for you, man, for the 92 months. That's big pumps, dude. Thank you, man. Thank you, thank you. All right. There we go. Yeah, we should. Down. Hello? And, oh. Blaze having 2 charges means I can't respec. I have to wait 3 minutes to respec every time. Holy moly. Whatever. Whatever. You hurt your oblique? Oh, no. But you tore your oblique? That is not a fun muscle to have torn. Holy moly. You heard Mountain Thane looks sick, just does nothing? Well, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe want to play a warrior? I just am a warrior. Just how it is. How does Fury feel? We're about to play it. I think it feels okay. I would say both specs of Arms feel a little better right now. I would say than Fury. But I'll play a little bit of Thane. We'll run it up. Let's see. We don't need this, but what else are we gonna take? Maybe I take this because we're gonna go without a healer, I think. So I'll play second win. Seems good. Let's see. What else do we not need? Oh. Bump into this little fella. Bad, not bad. What's up, Miss Bean? All right. Okay, come over here. Come get in your bed. Do we need haste? I feel like, yeah, we don't need the longer enrage, but longer enrage doesn't do anything anyway. I don't think. Is demolish the combo move? It is, yeah. It is. I mean, that's okay for Fury, I guess. It would just go into like Rumbling Earth or something. Shockwave more frequently. Yeah, we got a ways to go. Where are we going? To the what entrance? Where's the meadery over here? On me way. Like to change the warrior overall? No, I don't. It's not like a deal breaker, ruins the game, but it's like I don't think it's better. No, you don't get abilities from Glad Stance. Like you don't get like shield charge and stuff. So you can imagine you're playing Glad Stance, but there's not really like it's not really supported by the game. You know what I mean? There'll be more Drakthir classes available. Oh, you mean like yeah, you could be like a Dragon Warrior guy. Yeah, maybe. Not right now, I don't think. At least they're not testing or anything. Maybe someday though. We'll teach them our ways, you know? It's possible. Okay. Just float on over. So we'll play some Fury. I don't think it's as good as Arms, but I'll show you guys some Mountain Thane action. This build will be okay, I think. I kind of want to do the Shockwave one, though. Drop something for Shockwave. We might be needing some Shockwave action in this dungeon, man. Might be needing it. I don't think we're going to have rage problems as this. I like the hero talents for Warrior, I do. They feel like, I feel like Colossus Arms is the one where you kind of... It changes the way that you play the most. I think Slayer is a lot just buffing what you already do. Then Mountain Thane is like kind of buffing what you already do. But you get to Thunderclap instead of Whirlwind, which is kind of fun. But I'm playing some weird stuff. I'm doing like Anger Management and whatnot. For more Ravagers. If you're going to play Odin's Fury, it makes more sense to do that as Slayer. Because Slayer can kind of benefit from pressing Bloodthirst. I feel like as this, you almost don't need to press Bloodthirst at all. Which is odd. But you kind of don't even need to. Kind of just press Raging Blow all the time. Call it good. But we'll do this. Get rid of Annihilator? They did. They did. They got all the way rid of it, unfortunately. Kind of a bummer. So I liked Annihilator. That was cool. There we go. I don't think I'm in war mode. There we go. We are ready? Alright. So, we're going to do an Anger Management Spear Mountain Thane Raging Blow focused build. With Haste and Rage. And Hurricane. We could do 2 charges. I don't know. Let's do 2 charges of it. That'd be fun. It's gonna be a little freaky, but let's just send it. We also don't have a healer, so that's gonna be fun. Just got a lot of buttons to press to get everything going, though. Avatar didn't go off. It's awkward. I don't know why. Just ravage them. Let's see. There we go. Ravage him again. Anger Management, dude. Just send it. But you use Thunderclap to get your Meat Cleaver going instead of Whirlwind, which is kind of funny. It was, I was like, I'm okay with this Thunderclap thing, but it's weird because then we have to, it's like, it needs to be something that spreads Meat Cleaver around. And then I looked at it and I was like, oh, it does. Well, it wasn't like that. It was more like chat told me. And my response to that was, remember guys, I'm a warrior player, so I actually cannot read. Sometimes you guys gotta tell me this kind of stuff in order for me to notice. Warrior main, can't read. It's just part of the deal. But I would say overall, the arms builds that I've played have felt better than the Fury builds that I've played, but I think Mountain Thane actually feels pretty alright. Strangely enough. Oh, jeez. Yeah, don't get shellacked. But I think I'm also playing like super, like, not optimally. So if we looked at the damage charts, I think it would look probably not great. But in terms of how it feels, it's kind of fun to play. It's odd, like Slayer is probably, I don't know, Slayer, it feels like it should feel good for Fury, but all the things that Slayer actually does, I feel like I don't really get the overpower, or not the overpower, I don't really get the Blade Storm buffs that much. I don't know. Just weird. Oh, jeez. There we go. But Mountain Thane stuff, I think, is noticeable and feels about right. But yeah, the fact that you have to use Blade Storm a ton as Fury is odd because your Enrage isn't even on your Blade Storm for the last 3 ticks, and I feel like you don't really stack the buff as much from Execute with Fury for some reason. It's just odd. I think the sudden death, either it's just not working or it needs to be buffed or something. I don't know. Uh-oh. Don't stand in that. And Fury is still like a ton of buttons, and Arms is like, I don't know, it's like less buttons, but you just hit really hard. So Fury, I feel like Fury needs a little bit of work. But Mountain Thane is kind of cool, with the Thunder Clap to AoE with, and then the I don't think I have Intervene, right? No. And then the little lightning strikes proccing and stuff is kind of cool. It is neat, so I like that. Light them up. So why is this not going on? Why is my avatar not activating? This macro not working or something? Huh. Whatever. Try again next time. Shadow Rose, thanks so much. Big flex for the 6 to 9 months as well. Thank you. Does Fury Blaze hit with both weapons like used to? I don't know. It probably does. Probably does. They'll likely adjust it. Yeah, they'll have to, huh? But it's weird because the issue is, if Blaze Storm doesn't last as long, then it's not gonna stack as many of the Overwhelm stacks as Arms Blade Storm would. And so that's also kind of a problem. Because you need those Overwhelm stacks. That's like one of the big things that you get out of Blade Storm is it stacks the Overwhelm. Overwhelm being just like 1% more damage per stack, right? So that's kind of one of the things that Slayer does, is puts, you know, the stacking debuff on enemies. Where they just take more damage from you, you know? Without that, what are you doing? You know, what are you what are you playing Slayer for? Like, Fury does have Execute, but definitely not quite the same as Arms, I don't think, in terms of the way Execute works. When the hit is hard. So I don't know. Mountain Thane is just pumping. Thunderclap, lightning strikes. Other things to look forward to is there is Ravager's CDR, but I think you absolutely need to have what are we doing here? We absolutely need to have it give you more CDR on the Ravager. Because it hardly does anything, like the cooldown reduction of it. And I am playing Ravager, but I'm not even playing the CDR right now because it doesn't really do anything. But I probably should spec into it just to continue to try it out. But when I was playing it yesterday, I didn't really feel like it meaningfully reduced the cooldown at all. I'll try it though. It just is something, right? Because I feel like I'm not lining up my cooldowns at all with like any of these builds right now. I'm not like doing like goes. I'm just kind of like pressing when it's available. Just sending it, you know? Which probably is not the way to do it. But then again, maybe, who knows? Just pressing stuff, man. Just fighting. No DPS charts, for me at least, so I have no idea, you know, how bad we're doing. Just playing. And no add-ons life. We are kind of leaning into a bit more crit with the Raging Blow setup. That's kind of a big hit. 168k, that's like a normal Mortal Strike or something. Onslaught. Dang. This guy's evaded. Get on someone to hit him. Doesn't look like it. He's gonna be sitting there being mad for a while, I guess. Thunder Blast. Yeah. I mean, Fury always does like smaller individual damage hits, but it's like super noticeable. Okay. Maybe I don't need this low health execute talent as Fury. Put it like there or something. Although execute does give me lightning strikes. But I never really use this anyway. Whatever. Oops. Fighting. We're fighting. We're fighting. Uh-oh. Going for the boomy. A little bit of damage here. Alright, so what's reducing the cooldown of my my Ravager is at least supposed to be the Thunder Strikes, which mostly come from Raging Blow, but also Execute and Thunderclap, I think, so just AoE stuff. This guy's not immune to anything, is he? Oh, what's going on here? Gotta kill that thing. We better take him out. Take us out. There we go. So in an AoE scenario, when you're spamming Thunderclap, like, that can definitely reduce the cooldown of your stuff a little bit. See how long a range on Hamstring was? What the heck? But I'm not pressing Bloodthirst like at all. Yeah, it's Execute, Raging Blow, and Thunderclap. Can cause lightning strikes. Not all the time, though. Not guaranteed, unfortunately. But they can. They look cool. I like that animation. Like, it's like coming from like over here. Not just straight down. But I don't think Thunder Blast is doing all that much more than Thunderclap, which is kind of like, I don't think Rage feels that bad, no. One of the big things is that it's just, even if Rage generation is a little worse, and then Rage cost is lower, it's lower Rage cost means that you're not getting in as much interaction with anger management from arms. But one of the things I saw is that Ignore Pain is also down to 20 Rage rather than 40, so that's like less tough to deal with, but still, you know. But still. Makes it a little worse. But yeah. I mean, a little Ravager. It's like So many buttons you gotta get going. Bang. Keep thunderclapping, get all those resets going. Oh, snap. Yeah, we need to kill those. Whoops-a-daisies. Yeah, also, thank you so much, man. Big flex for you, pumping us up with the prime. Thank you, man. Alright. Can you inspect people and see what, I guess I can just look at him and see if he's got Colossal, yeah. It's bumping. It's bumping. No thunderclaps, what the heck? No lightning strikes, I mean. I'm not doing that again. Okay. What's up, boy? Bang, bang. I want no failed batch. Yeah, we gotta get on that. There we go. What does that mean? I don't have a Ravager for this one, but that's alright. Yeah, I think we definitely need to have, like... I don't know, we could try 2 seconds of cooldown reduction on Ravager if we do it that way, but... Right now, the 1 second is, like, nothing. Anger management is definitely something. You notice that for sure. The other one, though, not so much. Okay. So this is the S1 M plus rotation. Oh yeah, I mean I'm definitely not doing any kind of good rotation either, but like maybe you could, right? I'm also just kind of spamming buttons, see what's up. Not a lot of optimization going on right now for me, so keep that into consideration, right? I think Arms is probably better than Fury. At least it feels better than Fury right now. Want to see some Slayer, Bladestorm, Fury action. That's fine. We've been rotating through quite a bit, so we could play some Slayer next. I'll show you. We'll do some Odin's Fury Slayer next. That'll be fine. See how that one feels. That can certainly be arranged. I think Odin's Fury still feels awesome. It also feels kind of weird as Mountain Thane to not be playing Odin's Fury, huh? Feels like that would be a fit. Sup? Oh. It was in here at one point. Hmm. True, they may have. She a good girl. Oliver's been hanging out in here a lot too. He might be back. I think he's still back there. Yeah. Yeah, he's big. Oh woo. Do I spear these things? Do I ravage these things? No. I'll just stomp on them. Actually save cooldowns for a boss for once. Maybe for once in my life. You think I'm only spamming 2 buttons? Yeah. Or say, I don't know, hanging out. I think I'm pressing more than 2 buttons for sure, but let's send this one down there too. No. I think use. I would just use them. But they're pretty. You get it back pretty quick. Could be wrong, but I feel like you get the stacks back really fast. I would be afraid to use them. My Ravager. Yeah. What? My Ravager, because I have an ability in this game called Ravager, and something happened to it that I didn't want. My Ravager. I forget to keep. I'm using the Stormbolt cleave. I need to use that more often. And by often, I mean like at all. Because Stormbolt like hits multiple targets now. I need to just do it just to see what it looks like. It's funny. That's some haste. I mean, pressing execute, having the thunder thing go off is really cool too. It's awesome. No, not quite yet. We're playing Minecraft, but not doing a whole lot of WoW just quite yet. Looking far and wide for who asked. True. True. Yeah. I'm not feeling rage starved, no. But I think if you are using Ignore Pain a lot, and you might start to feel more rage starved, but Ignore Pain's rage cost got reduced too, so I don't think it should feel that bad, but I think it's definitely worse for anger management, right? Or cooldowns don't come up as fast. But I think it'll be alright. I think it'll be alright. Downward trend. Alright. Concur, sir. Yes, man. Assent, bloke, and agree, gentlemen. Nice. Nice. Is she gonna jump down from there? I'm about to spear that general area here. Bumping, bumping. Get back in my Ravager. You guys like dodging stuff. Nice. It's kind of went the same exact way. Just bumping with Ravager. My Ravager, come back. Stand in my damage. Boom. Take her out. No heals, no problem. Who needs them? Who needs them? Gains. Who needs them? Nice. And Fane Game, thanks for the prime, man. Big flicks for you. Appreciate the love, man. Haven't been able to watch much, but to keep the sub going. Thank you, bro. Means a lot. Appreciate it, man. What am I gonna do? I am, Hammy. I am. I am. Let's go again. All right. You guys wanted to see some Slayer Fury? Is that right? You guys want to do some Slayer? Let's see. I don't know if we have more dungeons, but Tally's trying to go DPS instead. Does he have a healer? GG. Gotta have tanks. I don't want to play prot, but I guess I probably should. What if I did play prot, just run dungeons all day, huh? That felt pretty good though, huh? My build is just kind of like, I don't know, just kind of sending it. Just kind of sending it, but it feels alright. Let's play. Oh, you dude. Aw. Alright, that's very kind, Snoopy. GG's, bro. I'll add this guy as a battle tag friend before he leaves. Got him. And a character friend so we can run stuff together. Alright. Sweet. GG's. Let us try to find more strong battlers for dungeons. Alright. Do I have to Hearth? We weren't an instance group in the first place. If he wants to DPS, that's fine. Am I bulking? Right now I'm in kind of like a little bit of a mini cut phase, but definitely not like super skinny boy right now. I'm not really trying to be super skinny either. But we did that recently. It's really skinny boy recently. A little bit of the rotation. The rotation hasn't really changed at all. I feel like the only thing that's like... With Colossus, you have Demolish now, but that's like one of the only new abilities you have. So your rotation isn't really different. A lot of this is just like... The hero talents, like, just add stuff to what you already do. Right? More attacks, more chance to proc lightning strikes. Lightning strikes proc off of your abilities, so not just your auto attacks. Delve treasures. It wouldn't really change anything. We could try Single-Minded Fury, but yeah, I don't think that's gonna change anything. But if you want to, we could hop into Slayer Fury. I think Slayer Fury is kind of scuffy. I think Thane Fury is alright. I think Slayer Fury is kind of scuffed. But we'll try it out. Down. I think it's a little scuffed. I feel like you still want to play Anger Management too. Just have more Blady Storms. But I'm trying to play this tree a bit more. With Thunderous Roar. Yeah, I don't know. Right. Heard it pumps. Yeah. It's weird because you still have to invest a ton in Rage Flow. Like, ugh. Ugh. You just have to, or else your character doesn't work. I don't want to play just the exact same thing for Slayer, but I feel like you probably should. I feel like Odin's Fury probably is really fun to play, but I don't... It's probably just worse. Kind of stinks. Yeah, just buggy, yeah. A little bit, yeah. A little bit. I haven't done a lot of dueling, though. We still have that useless Recklessness duration node beneath Anger Management. Yeah. I feel like it's not actually... It probably isn't useless with Anger Management. But it's almost useless. Still probably not good. But yeah, I don't know what to do with it. I don't know what to do with it. Ooh, do you think that this talent makes your little proc Blade Storm 30% weaker? You think so? Yeah. It probably does. Stinks. Is Odin's Fury a bleed? It's gotta be, right? So you could Dragon Roar Odin's. That's a thing. Not every time. I don't know. I feel like everything is just Anger Management for Fury right now. Because you just want to have Blade Storm up more frequently to just debuff stuff more frequently for Slayer. I don't know. I'll be right back real quick. I guess I'll hop back in the queue. So we can find anybody. Be right back though. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like you have to. I don't know. I want to play Odin though. Fun. I gotta talk to you guys about something. I'm having a crazy idea. I'm having a crazy idea. Yeah, should I? I think I should. Try a little prop. Tried a little bit of prop for the boys. I can at least set something up, right? No. Let's not get crazy. Just not prop PvP meta, boys. None of that. Just so we can do some dungeons, right? Yeah, Mountain Thane prot could be cool. Colossus prot could be cool. You know? Where's my shield? Where's that little box that gives you loot? I guess I didn't even have a one-hitter yet, did I? Did not. Alright, let me... We gotta go get some, I guess not. I guess we're just sending it with, whatever we had before, huh? Just DPS and chance. Call it good. With Reckless Abandon, did it feel weird to play? No, but I was doing, what the heck is all this? These second was dodge. What the heck? Block. What are these stats? Parry. No, it didn't feel weird to play. It's just not what you don't usually play anger management. It's a thing, right? Okay, what the heck is going on here? I don't know if we're gonna actually be able to get into this right now, but we'll get it set up a little bit, huh? Press hamstring. Just so we can run some dungeons with the boys, you know? Just get some dungeons going for the boys. Because Tally was saying he wanted to do some DPS and it's like, well, you know what? Maybe I'll tank for us for a bit. Sometimes I have to do all the tanking. Why not, huh? Can you play the new BG that they announced? I don't think so. Not yet. That'll be exciting, though, huh? You're feeling a little classiced out, yeah? Fair enough. I'm pretty sure... Does Prot have Ren? Sure does. Surely does. We gotta get Avatar, huh? Activating Avatar or Shield Wall, cast the other at reduced effectiveness. Or Avatar increases the damage to Thunderclap and Shockwave, reduces the cooldown. Oh, so we're gonna be like Thunder Blasting for sure if we go Mountain Thane, huh? Demolish for Prot seems kind of funny. But I don't know, I don't even know, for Prot, I don't even know if you do Demolish. Probably just chill. Just sit on all your stacks and just blast. Interesting. What do you guys want to see first for Prot? Oh, the solo reach gonna be faster game modes? Yeah. I think so. You felt that? Oh yeah. Yeah, do those arms, yep. You have something to make a gladiator warrior? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Maybe. What do you guys want to do first? We've already played we've played both of them, but just doesn't really matter. Just click everything. Ravager. Am I gonna play Ravager as Prot? Not at first. Not at first. Victory Rush could be kind of cool. I mean, this would give me more more defense. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Oh, yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing with Prot Tree. Probably want to go with the spear though, because you get all the armor stuff, right? Get revenge. Oh, we're just done. Oh, hold on a second. Wait, hold on a minute now. That's just that? Probably want spell reflect, huh? How important is bitter immunity? We're gonna get healed and stuff, surely. 3-minute cooldowns. Not great. Okay, now I gotta do prot stuff. What the heck is going on here? Are we... okay. Does anybody not play Devastate? Why didn't they get rid of Devastator? They got rid of Annihilator. What the heck, man? Oh. I mean, Sudden Death could be kind of cool, just to proc the Lightning Strikes, but we're not really playing that big of a Lightning Strike build, are we, anyway? No. Nah. Probably need an AoE taunt, huh? You don't play that, surely. Oh, dang. A cheat death? What is this? Block spells? Oh, wait, I need that. Yeah, we need that one. Oh, geez, that's cool. I mean, I kind of want both of those. Violent outburst to do a big ol' thing, but I don't think so. Not that big of a deal. 6 Link without Devastator? Yeah. This is kind of odd, but I want it. Alright, well, I mean that... I don't know. Looks good to me, question mark. Let's give it a go. Okay. Wait. You do get Rallying Cry and Last Stand. What the heck? That's OP. Prot's busted as usual, I see. That's fine with me, though. I feel like macro ignore pain into something. Doesn't even have a cooldown, does it? Let's see if I forget to press it. Okay. Do a little shieldy slam. Yo, should I just sit battle as prot? Just pump? Where's Dragon Roar? We're not playing Piercing Howl. Questionable. Oh, we don't have it. Oh, yeah. Whoops. Should be fine, right? And what the heck? We don't have Blade Storm as prot? What the? That ain't right. Can you even take Piercing Hell? You could have. If I will. I think it's kind of not needed, though. I'd probably just rather just do more revenge damage. Heck if I know. What else, man? Don't exactly need a focus pummel as prot. I don't think. Don't exactly need a focus storm bolt and stuff. Yeah, I feel like that's absolutely the case. The Thunderclap probably slows them enough. So let's not do that. Let's do this again. Is there anything else we want? Put on a shield slam? That could be kind of nice. Oh, nice. I'm getting saved from playing prot. Alright. Will it put me in... What do you guys want to do? Slayer Fury? Well, hopefully it'll put me in the right spec. Slayer Fury? Is that where... Odin's Fury? Slayer Fury? Is that what we're trying out? It feels so troll to not play, like, Onslaught with this. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I better not be the tank. Okay, good. This guy goes offline instantly. Nice. 2 people go offline instantly. Great. Get your Fury gear on. They're gonna know. They're gonna know. Alright, here we go. Well, I'm pumping. Except I should have Bladestormed first global instead of like doing everything and then Bladestorming. Hey guys, I got bad news for you. Fury does no damage, so wherever you guys are, you gotta come back. Oh, we just pulled the whole dungeon? Okay, nice. I got bad news for you, buddy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. My team's leaving me! No! Let's start. Nice. Wait, I can't teleport back to the dungeon? Huh. Well. Let's just hear it? Yeah. Isn't that cool? Alright, how do I get back there? Just fly? Bro, I just didn't want to just chain wipe. My bad. Click the green eye? Okay. Oh, nice. Thanks. Alright, try that again. Oh, they're still going. Uh-oh. Keep getting knocked back right before I try to Bladestorm, bro. Chill. Knock me back, you miscreants. This is a slight bit of a shambles, but we're figuring it out. But Slayer Fury should be cool, right? Hold on, did Stormbolt's animation get changed? Did it? Look at that again. Yeah, our guys are kind of like DCing a lot, but whatever. Am I making it up or just something looking a little different there? It did kind of. A little more blue than before. That's cool. That doesn't really seem to be traveling any faster. Maybe a little bit, but... Yeah, I need to see a lot more of these little Bladestorm procs, man. We need some assistance here. I think. Yeah, we are playing anger management. Okay, that's fine, I guess. I'm mostly playing anger management because I want to reduce the cooldown of Bladestorm. Interesting. Big AoE. Yeah, this build does have a little bit of AoE to it, huh? Throw chair. Just acting a fool. Up in the meatery. That was a pretty big execute right there. As far as Fury goes, 200k. Finally procced a thing. Kind of cool if Odin's Fury also stacked this little buff. Because it feels like both builds just are kind of don't really want to play Odin's Fury. It's kind of odd. It's weird. What happened to Plunderstorm? Oh, it was really fun, but we have Alpha to check out now. So, I mean, WoW's got so much stuff going on these days, you kind of just play whatever is like, you know, new or fresh or fun or interesting to you or whatever. I mean, we played a lot of Plunderstorm. We had 2, like, community tournaments with Plunderstorm, too. One of them put on by Blizzard themselves, one of them put on by Twitch Rivals. Oh, nuts. That's really fun. But there's lots of stuff going on with WoW right now, so play some of this. There's also the end of the season in Season 3 going on right now, so there's new SOD stuff as well. So I don't know, man. You got your pick. But I think Plunderstorm was awesome. Really fun. Down to play more of it. Hopefully they, you know, continue to iterate on it and stuff. But yeah, I mean, if we have access to the war within Alpha, that's probably what I'm going to be focused on for the next little bit. Playing Warrior first, of course. Might even play some Prot at some point. And then, I don't even think I had Battle Shuttle the whole time. And then, probably play some DK, maybe some Rep Pally, something like that. Be cool. Yeah. Hopefully give it its own mode, yeah. Put on like the battle pass, something like that. Yeah, it's cool. They got lots of options, and that was just kind of like the first test of it, I think. I'll tell you, it's really hard to give up Odin's Fury for AoE. But for like a single target boss, I don't know, maybe you do just want to just play. I mean, you can play this and anger management. It's not like you can't do it. It just feels like it's not as good, probably. Who knows? Again, we're doing all this without damage meters telling me like just what is better for damage, so we can still kind of wonder and just go by feel. It's kind of fun. What's happening back here to these guys? I don't know why, but it feels like Slayer feels worse on Fury. I'm trying to figure out like what's causing that. If you don't have that much time to play WoW, but you're an M+ player, are you at what should you focus on? I mean, if you're an M+ player, you just kind of want to do Mythic Plus, right? And I think Fury has tended to be pretty good in PvE, but Arms is kind of banging. I think a lot of what your decision making about how you spend your time in video games should be based on like what you like to do. So go with your heart, I suppose. Yeah, it feels really weird that they took out Annihilator and they took out all the ways for your Bloodthirst to be a shorter cooldown, and then make Bloodthirst super important for Slayer. It's weird. You do want to Bladestorm first. Want to get it on cooldown, I suppose, but also to get it Get it going, you know? Those debuffs roll. Whoa! Get easy. Okay. Just charged. Straight face first, and I thought I was gonna go off. Pretty long, long cast on that bad boy. I think right now Arms feels better overall, but I mean, for what we actually have access to for like a normal game, you gotta like go with your heart on that one. You do. Well, darn, what's up, man? Think of the new alligators for you? I don't know. What do they get? Just getting hammered out here. I think like I spend quite a bit of time having 0 overwhelm stacks on my enemies. I don't know what's up with that. We're just spending a lot of time with no overwhelms. Do I have another Blade Storm coming up soon? Because if not, I kind of want to save it for the boss. Like, I don't know. We have 30% mastery. It's not like we don't have any mastery. We actually have okay stats. So here, I pop Wreck and Blade Storm a bit. So the hasty Blade Storm seemed to stack all the way up to 10. As Fury, which I don't think Arms even does all the time. I don't think you always get 10 stacks in one Blade Storm. Which is odd. I don't know if Fury makes it tick more. Maybe we just saved up other things. I'm also not ever seeing that thing that's supposed to make my Blade Storm tick more times. I guess I have 1 stack of it right now. Okay, now we have 2 of them. Okay. Hold on a second. Am I not playing Anger? Does Anger Banishment not affect Blade Storm for Fury? Okay, I don't think it's reducing the cooldown of Blade Storm. Maybe because it has 2 stacks, it's only reducing the stack of one of them? Yeah, but I'm looking at my thing. It appears to not be reducing it, so let's try again. So we have zero stacks right now. Maybe the stacks are making it weird, making it look weird. Every time I press Rampage, it just stays the same. Just 1 tick at a time. Watch Rampage here. It did. I don't think it's doing anything. Okay. Before I submit any bug reports, I usually have to make sure I'm just not being stupid somehow. I don't think it's reducing the cooldown. So that's weird. Uh-oh. There's a couple failed batches in there. Yeah, I don't think it's doing anything for Blade Storm's Fury. That's okay. So Slayer is just kind of maybe a little bit bugged for both. I don't think this is a Slayer specific situation, but it definitely sucks for Slayer the most. Because Ravager definitely was getting its cooldown reduced. There we go. Like that thing was not proccing very frequently either. Interesting. Doesn't seem to be doing it. I think it is reducing the cooldown of Recklessness. Whenever we Yeah, whenever we rampage, it reduces the cooldown of recklessness by a ton, but it's not doing that for Blade Storm at all, so, okay. Interesting, interesting. Uh-oh. These are important things to know and test, I suppose. Right? It is really fun when the little Blade Storm procs go off. Wish they procced more frequently, though. I mean, shoot, I guess we gotta pop off a little bit on these guys, huh? Gotta do a little bit of action here. So he's marking these as skulls. Real MVP there. Okay. Yeah, she's not working at all. Good to know. Look at the cooldown of Wreck, like when we're just doing our rotation normally. It's already down to a ton reduced, and then this thing is just not going off. Yeah, okay. So, anger management is not working with Blade Storm as Fury. Pretty sure about that one. And that sucks because the Slayer Blade Storm stuff does not work with Ravager, so you have to play Blade Storm. Bimmer, dude. Well, so I think Slayer as Fury will feel a whole lot better once the anger management works with the thing. This is a good, I mean, I don't know, I probably should just like not even play anger management. I think it's semi-worth with Wreck, but definitely not getting the full juice. You know what I mean? Fuzzy nuts, thanks to the Prime Big Flex for you and Unprofessionals, thank you as well. Yeah, we've been hammering the alpha ever since we got it. Putting in some good game time, and it's fun. I like it. Mostly tinkering around with Arms and Fury and the different, you know, builds that you can do, different hero talents setups that you can do. It's good. Executes reduced the CD of Blade Storm. They should be. I don't think they are either, but I could double check. I could pay a little more attention to that. But yeah, I don't think so. It feels like not. But let's try to pay attention to it. I think we could get another Raging Blow in there. Because maybe the Bloodbath would be nice to press, you know, Bloodthirst like twice in a row or whatever. If it lets you do it that way. To get more little Blade Storm procs. But I think Anger Management is just way too good. Alrighty, let's go. Should at least have Blade Storm here. Alright, so we'll get it on CD. That execute didn't do it, but maybe they have to be marked for death in order for it to do anything. Yeah, I don't think cooldown reduction effects are working with Blade Storm for Fury. We get another execute, we'll see. Nah, it's not doing anything. She was marked for death, had 2 marked for death there. Didn't reduce it at all. And I believe that's what causes the reduction in cooldown, right? I love pressing Blade Storm, so I think Slayer for Arms and Fury will be fun, but right now it's just not working quite right for either of them. All good though. GG! Alright. And that, my friends, is all we have time for now. Good quality morning pumps, both here on Twitch and on YouTube. Big pumps all around, but it is 9 a.m., which means that it's time for me to go hang out with my boy. Time to give Jenny a break. If I get to do the gym today, it'll probably be around 3 p.m. PST, and hopefully we'll fire up the stream for that. We're trying to do a little bit of a weekend schedule where I get on the game and game a little bit in the front end of the day so we can hang out a little bit on the weekends too. Back on the grind. I have tips people start losing weight, lift. Yep, exclamation mark fat loss, bro. Start there. And then I have just a ton of fitness content on the daily. And some old stuff too that could guide you through working out and whatnot. But happy to talk about that any old time, but I do gotta peace out so that Jenny can get on with her day as well. But I appreciate you guys tuning in, showing love, hanging out. Make sure you guys follow the stream on Twitch. Make sure you guys take a second and go subscribe on YouTube. And if you're watching on YouTube or you're watching on Twitch, definitely make sure you go and show the YouTube stream a nice little thumbs up too if you enjoyed. All right, appreciate the love. See you guys soon, and ideally in the gym later today, and also ideally back at it again for the morning session tomorrow as well. All right, we'll see you guys then. Peace.